Hello, everybody, and welcome to another Mead quest with Golden Feather Tavern. Today we have some fun alt-based shenanigans for you. I have in here, in case you can't see, which you cannot, I need to change this so I can bring this over here. As a matter of fact, I'm going to do that now. I'm going to put the Discord chat.
Alright, Taffy, you can come to me.
Okay.
Let's see, copy, and I'm going to paste it here so you can see who I'm talking to and understand I'm not talking to myself, at least not today.
Well, we can kind of see. It's a very, very tiny little thing up in the corner of your game.
Okay, yeah, I guess is it... Okay, yeah, the tiny one there. Let me make a bigger one. Let me make a bigger one.
A bigger one.
Bigger. Oh, and that's right. It's probably going to show up weird anyway, so... Let me see if Discord can change it to make it bigger. Discord, can you do me a favor and make things larger so people can see it? Yeah.
So, how long has it been a winter wonderland on this server?
I don't know. A couple of days. I don't know. I literally don't track that.
Doopy-doopy-doo. All
Don't
right.
kill my wolf, no.
All right. So I guess we're just gonna have to deal with this how it is right now. I'm gonna put it with bigger names, but all you're gonna see is a C. That is a Chaffee J. One of our old pals.
Why doesn't my name show up, but he's just a C? That doesn't make any sense.
I don't even know. That's a really good question, actually.
Huh.
I think maybe because your name was showing before I went live.
Yeah, I was gonna say that looks like streamer mode.
Let me see if I can change streamer mode off and then back on, and maybe it'll have
Hi,
your name
Kinko. Yeah, we got one of our good friends, Chaffee.
then. Streamer mode. Turn it off.
Chaffee, unfortunately, is on the other server, the boring server. Boring because all our friends are over there and we're over here.
No, it looks like if I turn streamer mode off, it's funny. It'll show both your names, but as soon as I turn streamer mode on, it'll hide Chaffee again, but not Chibi.
Yeah.
You know, there is something to say about being on this server rather than that server, though, because, like, it stops almost a lot of gameplay on Vira because there's a lot of toes you don't want to step on because you're like, oh, wait, that's Richie. Like, oh, no, we don't want to mess with Richie.
Dude, do you know how many times I've been... Sorry, hold on. Do you know how many times I was like, oh, don't mess with that person. Da 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 da. And then that person messes with us. And I'm like, are you kidding me?
It happens almost every time.
Yeah, yep.
I legit just told my friends to not mess with you. We could have had the pounce on you, but no. We were trying to be nice.
Next time, that's all you say.
We're gonna go the long way because Fed's being kind of jerks right now. So we're
As
just gonna avoid the PvP area. Yeah.
Yeah, they're usually jerks when their guild tag says Federation. That's when Federation are jerks. When they change it to not Federation is when they're not jerks.
Yeah, there's only a couple of people that like, guild-wise we don't like in terms of like their behaviors. It's not even about the fact that they PvP us or like whatever. That's fine. It's their behaviors as they do it or after the fact.
It's also the stuff for absolutely no reason. Like when I am escorting a Lobby level, what are you, 12? Through the desert
12,
to keep you somewhat safe from monsters, and they decide to freeze us both so we can't even unmount.
Yep. And now we're streaming though, so if anybody tries to F with us, honestly, I don't know, it might be worth going back through. I don't have anything on me. I would just lose.
All right, let's see
like,
if I can
Where we
follow
going?
directly behind me. I'm going to try to anger as few things as possible. And
oh, it's on me. I'm running. Chaffee, you're safe. It'll be me or Vertec, and I'm running, and my horse is dead, and I'm
Oh
dead.
no. Oh no.
Cool.
Okay, well, Chaffee here, fellow. Let's get up here. Oh no, they're after you now.
We're all gonna die. I'm not feeling protected.
Vertec, like, just follow right behind me. Does as told.
All right, yeah, get up on the mountain over here on the side. I'll run back and get a chibi.
Oh my gosh.
Ugh, and of course,
Right above this rock.
it's gonna take me 9 years
just
to kill
gonna
this
huff
thing.
I'm around on foot.
After killing bears for 4 hours, this is a good break. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Oh no, I think he's coming after you.
I hope he's
He
not
was
gonna
trying.
climb this mountain.
He was trying. He was climbing a mountain for sure.
Ugh. My mount is still dead. I'm running.
But yeah.
Are you guys dealing with a lot of like training mobs on your server?
Yeah.
Not that badly. I mean,
It
it
depends on
happens,
where you
yes. But
If you're in
I don't
Carfin,
want to
yes.
say a lot.
Mm.
Yeah, if you're
I
in
would say it
Carfin,
really
yes.
depends on who's around you, because a lot of the times I've gone into Carfin, we haven't had mob training.
Fed,
Occasionally
yes.
we've dealt with
Winter
it,
Blades
but-
Omnicron, yes. If you see
Vertex
their
spilling all
names,
the
there's
tea.
probably going to be some training at some point.
Yeah, he is. he's like, I'm
Sorry.
screaming, come get
No
me.
F's given.
Sorry, like I totally wouldn't be normally, but I mean, they literally just destroyed us
know.
with minding our own business, and a level 12 at that. Like, why? Like, what do you gain out of that? Oh, we're in lawless zone, so you can just murder people. That's cool. That's cool.
Says-
Just because I have the word Nexus in my name and they got mad at us one time.
Hey, at least
I
you
don't
didn't
even
go
think it's
through
that, to
5
be
guild
honest.
wars with somebody beating on you constantly.
I mean, their motto in chat, like everybody always says, "Fed or dead." Like,
Yeah.
They're dead.
their
Nice.
motto is
Yep,
"Fed or
that's
dead."
their
All
motto.
we care about is winning. If we win,
Yeah.
then the game's fun. If we don't win, then the game's not fun. So all we care about is winning. Multiple
Yeah.
people have said that. Their recruiters have said that in main chat. So I don't mind spreading that tea. That is guild
Yeah,
knowledge.
we got ours too.
Guild presentation.
Yeah.
I think Tango
There's,
could
like-
probably tell you. Fire's a dangerous place. It's a war zone.
Crazy.
Protect
Yeah.
your wives.
Hide your children, hide your
I don't
wives.
really, for me, I don't really care. Cause like, sure, I went into the lawless zone or whatever. I mean, this is part of the reason why I hate the lawless zone to begin with, but I don't really care. But it's like how they act afterwards that makes me care. It's like, it's one thing to be like, you know, I fought you or whatever and just leave it at that. But sometimes these people are like really toxic in DMs afterwards.
Yeah.
No, dude,
that's the part
I-
that sucks.
So we got at the very beginning, we got war decked by Polar, and we were one of the only guilds that actually responded to Polar. Even though, like, I think the highest at the time we had maybe me, who was like a 20, 22.
Thank you. Enjoy
They
your
had a
nappy
full-
sleep.
They
Hey,
had
I
a
think you
full
can't
raid
go.
of 25s.
Say what?
They had a full raid of 25s, and we war decked them and went to Miralith and killed a couple of their crafters. The amount of them, like, they killed us and killed us and killed us. And then finally, I think I was the last one left, and they were like surrounding me, telling me to drop guild and blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, we
Wait,
had.
why are they telling you to drop guild? What is that gonna do?
I don't know. They're crazy.
Because they're asshats. But yeah, we had a
Yeah,
guild
so-
that war decked on Nexus at one point. They literally ran
Oracle.
into. They ran into our node, like chilling, mounted themselves up on top of buildings, war decked us, and assassinated everybody in the marketplace from the rooftop.
Yep. That's
Yeah.
pretty much the same thing that happened with us. Oh, I see you guys. Coming back down.
This mount is alive again, so I can at least move a little faster.
All right.
Yeah, leave me to die. It's fine.
Okay.
No, I was
so
on my horse. I was on the slowest.
So I said it's my turn.
Eh.
I like the noises that thing makes.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very refreshing to see all these different mounts when you're running around on Lilith, because like if you're on Vyra, it's croc or die. Like everyone's on a croc.
Oh god, I bet.
Oh god, I hate the croc life.
Abusing that to all heck.
Yeah.
Like it's absolutely. Oh wait, that's. Let me get on me. Let me get on me. I need to join this. Jeepers.
No, thanks for joining for me.
You're welcome.
I'll wait up here.
There we go. But yeah, the croc thing bothered me. I never once even was tempted to pick up a croc. Like it's an exploit. It's an exploit. No matter how easy they're treating it, it's an exploit. We going down to Asmaran? Or are we going down to? Oh wait, yeah.
We're avoiding the PvP area.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
I've got a little bit
unless you want to
different.
just go through and like risk it, and then if somebody two shots you as a 25 tank, you can just be like, "Yep."
Yeah, mages are
I'm a tank,
ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, I always thought like I have a croc, and it's only because I got one for like 2 gold. But I don't know. I feel like they've. I'm gonna use it because I want them to fix it.
I mean, obviously they don't really think it's that big a deal, or else they would have like made an announcement by now. But I personally don't feel right getting one.
It's kind of funny because I thought Steven had said that the crocs were gonna get fixed like early January when he was streaming, and everybody was like, "Oh, crocs are getting fixed next week," back like before the 6th. And then I don't think anything ever happened.
Well, the thing that cracks me up, there's some people on Lineth that are like, nah, Intrepid's not really going to fix it in anytime soon because it's a quality of life thing now. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
What if people got used to duping items because it was so easy to do? Would Intrepid just not want to fix that? Because it's a quality of life thing? People are used to having like multiple sets of armor to sell in the marketplace?
This is the way that I go when I come out this way.
Like, move speed is a giant PvP advantage.
Yeah, I've definitely killed quite a few people on my server because of the crocs, because they only have like 700 health.
Yeah.
So like I've pretty much secured kills because they can't get away.
Oh man,
right.
I'd feel strong. That'd be like a 4-hit kill for me. I could almost take care of that.
Come on, you should your stun mixed with your pulverize should be doing like 1200 damage.
You are crazy.
Ooh.
What kind of Kool-Aid have you been drinking?
Crazy.
1200 damage my ass. I have listen, I'm kitted out in, I mean, granted, greens and blues, a couple blues, like 3 blues. Maybe it's just because I don't have like the legendary level 10s later. Enchanted to tier 7, but
I'm all in
the thing. It's really hard to get gear, it feels like, unless you're one of these bigger groups that are always like dominating those areas, because then you also have to wait for the drops. But then for me, it's hard because I'm trying to get like cloth gear. And sorry.
No, go ahead.
And my stuff needs otter skins. So the highest we can get reliably is blue. And then you have to try and make a really high quality like clothing out of that.
But yeah, my crits on my attacks, I think they hit 600.
That's not bad. Are you rolling the 2 passives that give you more crit damage too?
The 1 passive.
1 or 2? So you can do it on both sides. The critical damage one on your mace.
What kind of tank are you running, friends? There is only one. There's pulverize that gives you like guaranteed crit. Oh, okay. I was like, Jesus, man, what the hell are you running as a tank?
The death tank.
You guys should compare your skill trees. I'll show you his if you show him yours, I guess.
Oh, of course. So it's all gonna change here shortly, so I don't know.
Oh my gosh.
At one point I was, now granted 2 of them were lower levels. I think we were doing skirms the other night, like last not last weekend, but the weekend before it. And I think I was fighting like a level 16, a level 12, and a level 23, and I like almost 1v3'd them.
Oh my god. Meanwhile, I'm over here like, yeah, I can survive as a healer by myself, maybe.
Yeah, I can see why they changed up tank. I don't think that. So in my opinion, what they should have done with tank is I think they should have got rid of vengeance. I think your first ability should be inciting strikes, and they should have done things with that. Well, and I think they should have kept grit how it was, but just increase the amount of damage you don't do, and then not have it so it's an instant toggle, and it would have been fine.
So I have a totally different view. For one, you must not have been playing against any mage.
I
at
did
all.
kill
We have a
two
lot of mages
in
on
my
the
guild,
server.
but I'm not gonna question if they were good or bad mages. So,
But also
sorry,
in
keyboard, I missed
1v.
your stuff. Keyboard's over there
what?
talking on YouTube by himself. So I was like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed it.
Well, it sounded like
I'm
a bunch
gonna
of
pop up
losers.
both
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm gonna pop up both chats so I can keep an eye on it better for you.
GB, by the way, where are you? Did you just come to a complete stop?
right.
I slowed down for you. I'm right next to you guys.
Oh, I don't. Oh man, hold on, hop off the mount. Let's see if we're bugged.
Oh yeah.
Or if you're
Yeah.
bugged, GB. Oh, there you are. There
I'm
you
not
are. I
bugged.
see you. Oh,
I'm right here.
I literally don't see you unless you get off your mount.
Look.
Okay.
Look, man, shh. Don't be giving away my secrets, okay?
Right. But
She's got GM mode on.
but yeah, I don't know. I think tank is in kind of a. It was in an okay place. It just needed that vengeance adjusted to give us more self-sustain with that little baby tiny shield. I mean, it's still like an inconsequential thing, but they made a giant step forward by multiplying the shield you gain by 10. But no, man, I don't know how you 1v3'd and defeated them as a tank, or were you just
And
surviving?
I had my bow off.
You guys should really compare notes. I'm curious to see where Vertec is going very differently and like where you went very differently.
I think you may just be an excellent PvPer because that is not my story in any way, shape, or form.
I think I have a VOD of it. I'll have to throw it your way. But yeah, I can definitely help with some stuff. Granted, like you said, you're probably more towards the PvE side of things. I am a PvPer, so.
Yeah, I
I think a
PvP
lot of
because
it-
I have to, and I like to, but I mean, let's face it, when it comes to the number of encounters in Ashes, it's because I have to, not because I want to.
You know what's really cool about, sorry, not to interrupt, but you know what's really cool about the update coming from PTR soon? I don't have to go up to this Ember Spring and click on it. If I got close enough, it would just let me have it. And I'm like, yes, thank you.
Yeah, close enough is close enough to click on it, though, basically.
Yeah, I know,
Oh,
but
is
I
it?
don't have to get off my mount or anything. Yeah, it's like, I don't know. I think about as close as I am to it right now.
Yeah, no, I got, I got closer than that, but not exactly close enough to click. Like where you're at now is about how close I got to one, and it finally.
Oh,
like,
you can see me.
I mean, now I can, yeah. Yeah, I had to get like this far away, and it opened up one of them. Another one I had to get literally on top of it, like on this circle of stone.
Oh no. Yeah. Apparently the hot tech is to not get any but like 3 Ember Springs.
Hey, yeah, that's what the cool
Yeah.
kids do, anyway.
This is bad form. It's weird today. It seems smoke outside, but there's no fires. Where are you? If you're close enough to like California, it's very possible that the fire smoke from California has drifted over.
Yeah,
I
if you're
remember
in Cali,
back in 20. Oh, sorry.
I was just gonna add to what you were saying, but yeah, if you're in Cali by any chance, like yeah, that wildfire stuff, that smoke can hang out for days afterwards.
Oh, geez. My PC just picked up like speed. It was like,
Mm-hmm.
I was like,
The
what was that
desert.
noise?
It was like, oh, sand.
Oh man, I must render every individual grain of sand right now. I will say I love seeing the same outline of the city, although the random snow bits is very interesting.
Yeah, that's weird.
I love seeing it in the desert form compared to like the Riverlands form, and I'm really curious to see what the tropics is gonna look like.
Yeah, I'm super curious.
I'm over in Athanar on my alt.
That's where we're gonna need to go for our ults, but Chaffee, this is where you're gonna wanna get citizenship here for your main.
Yar.
Deal. Let me do that right now.
All right. Do you want me to give you back this birdie thing? Well, no. I guess I'll give it back to you later to give back to me somehow.
Or now. I mean, either way. I just wanted to get you here quicker, but now that we're running with Chaffee,
All right.
and he's got he's got a peasant mount.
Wow, rude. Let me just quickly trade you, and then I can hop on my main and then give you my hand-me-down for my ult, and then come back and then give your ult the hand-me-down from your main.
And monies for like the fluff monies for the mount, because I dumped all the money I had into getting those.
Yeah, I can do that.
Oh my god, 15
I'm only about
taxes.
7,000 miles from California. Yeah, I was just saying, if you're near California, I was trying to add on that when we were leaving California the year we left, there was a lot of fires, but the smoke was so bad that it like you could start seeing it from a little ways over. Like even when we're in Virginia, I think northern Virginia had fires and the smoke went, or was it Canada? Oh, I went on the wrong character. There was some fire that was north, and the smoke was so dense and thick that it came south into like Virginia area, and the air quality was not good for a couple of days. But some place had gotten on fire. I don't know if it was like Canada or just north of where we lived. I can't recall, but
I can't remember.
I do recall being like, I can't get away from fires. Oh man. You know what's gonna be hard?
Moving all my stuff here.
Not having the pretty runic steed for my main. That was my main horse.
No. Well, we can get you one of those. Those aren't terribly expensive if you really want it.
All right.
For your alt.
You need what?
Look at that.
I think it was four gold we were going to be splitting. And kitty.
And then and the cat for my secondary. Thank you.
Oh no.
Or should
I think my headset just died, if you can hear me.
Oh no.
Or not died, it disconnected.
There's a fire in Montreal a while ago, but I can't remember when. Yeah. Once Vertec gets back, I'm gonna go AFK for a second. After I get swapped back over. Thank you. Alright. Log out. Back to my ult. You know, I don't know about you, but I find myself trying to like double click the character.
Okay. And I'm reconnected. I can do stuff again.
Get into the game. I don't know where that came from, but I apparently decided that's how you get in the game, and then I'm sitting there wondering why I'm not loading in, and then I'm like, oh right, the play button. Don't know if you've ever done that.
Okay. Let me get you this kitty. And were you having me pass some of that monies over to your alt? Oh, can you hear me? I think I maybe lost GB.
Oh no. So
Indeed.
what's the deets on these pocket dungeons? Are they cool?
Yeah, they are. There's two for each of these desert nodes. One that's small, like a small little low level type thing. Oh well, never mind. One of them at least was a small low level. I forget if the other two for the other places were. But there's at least one that's a lower level, like,
No.
What? Okay, well that's I was asking. I didn't hear you. You didn't respond.
Yeah, you didn't hear me because I had to go to the bathroom and I was not at the desk to say anything.
Oh, okay. Well, here to give it to the alties so they have some monies for running around and doing stuff.
Okay.
What'd I just do? I just randomly.
I don't know. What did you just do?
I just grabbed a quest.
Hey, how's it going, Guts?
Hey.
They exist.
What's going on there, Guts? And keyboard, you said your backyard is full of burnt leaves. You had fires in 2020-ish. Ooh. Yeah, that's nasty. That's about the situation we were in when we lived in California. It's crazy. We thought we were gonna have to abandon some of our stuff not moved into the truck. Just leave it in California to burn.
You want to run with us over to Eithnar, Cheffy?
I do. Sorry, I'm just climbing houses.
Okay.
As one does.
Are you logging out here? Or are you taking us over?
I'm gonna take you over.
Okay.
But yeah, Chaffee, I don't know. Maybe I'm just either really terrible at PvP or you're really amazing, but I don't see myself lasting that long and defeating 3 people as a tank. I just don't see it happening.
Definitely. Well, granted, like I said, 2 of them were pretty low level, so that cuts into it. But yeah, so it was like a 16, a 12, and a 23-ish. So they did make me take my secondary off.
Well, something like that, I could see.
I took my bow off.
I thought you were talking about
I don't
like
know what that means.
Your secondary
so
weapon.
You get less stats. Yeah, like you didn't have your. I
takes
didn't
away
have my
power.
ranged weapon.
Yeah, it takes away some power and attack speed. Is really what it does for you.
Like this was a friendly PvP? I'm just trying to understand why you would take that off. Okay.
It was like a guild serve.
I'm like, this makes no sense.
Me.
Why? What do you mean make you take it off? You clearly could take them. I don't understand why they would
what are they
make
gonna
you
do to
take
make
this
you?
off. Yeah, that's where I was completely lost.
Yeah, like that right there. Desert. There's desert for sure.
But, I mean, I don't know. Granted, like I fought a couple mages in my guild that we were all 25 and I beat them too, but like I've never seen what I just saw where a mage came up to you, hit you with frost, and you were dead. Like that's never happened. So there's some different things happening on this server, but
yeah.
And that's hopefully we'll get that on video at some point now that I know there's some devs looking for that. I will absolutely catch that because it is absolutely a common thing.
Hopefully before they nerf you, I think that would be ideal. That's why I was saying if you want, like, drop your stuff off somewhere and then we could go into the PvP. I don't really care if I die at this point.
I mean, I don't have any material.
Again,
I have a horse that I caught on the side of a river because it was there and I was waiting anyway.
Yeah, like I don't really have anything. But like before they nerf you, and be like, yes, this was before the nerfs happened, by the way.
See, that's the thing. I think what it is like some other classes need some adjustments because currently, like when it comes to that solo life, mages, clerics, and bards are absolutely kings of the hill.
Speaking of
fighter right behind them. And then tanks are just the lowest of the low. When it comes to like purpose in PvP, like tanks have some utility stuff, but we get absolutely destroyed. Like everybody gets destroyed by mages. Like mages are absolutely overtuned on everything right now.
Yeah. Keyboard says we haven't had a bad summer since the fires. California seems to have bad. Yeah, we do. It's because of how dry California is. So California, I don't think anybody classifies it as a desert, but it's basically a desert. There's no humidity there.
Geographically speaking, it is a desert.
Yeah, but like it's a green desert, kind of, if you can find green. And a lot of the time, like some of the fires are literally because it is so dry and so just lack of moisture that a lightning strike can cause like a fire. So like that's how dry it is. Like even if lightning strikes a dry enough leaf the wrong way. LoJack's following.
See, feds are doing
probably.
my strat of running all their stuff.
Yeah, it's a typical thing. We even do our stuff like that, but they like somebody sometimes like gives away where we are or what we're doing and just get rolled over by everybody.
It's we
I
usually
really
do.
dislike it when that like one random says in general chat or global chat, man, that's a lot of caravans going to such and such place. Like, oh,
yeah,
thanks.
Nexus. Oh, wow, what's that? 20 caravans going through blah blah blah. You know.
Yeah, I'm like, all right.
We've got some people that like upon server restart will go and run 3 caravans from New Ayla to Tropics, and I'm like, dude, I can't be up at 4 a.m.
Right.
That's 4 a.m. my time anyways. They're like, oh no, we're just waking up. We got a lot of like some old school people.
Yeah.
They're like, we got our coffee. We were up at like 3:30.
We were already awake. Thank you very much.
I'm like, god damn. That's
Right, cool.
crazy.
I'm gonna drop party. I'm gonna get on my little baby.
Okay.
My little baby tune.
What are you alting?
I'm running
Cleric.
Cleric at this level.
A cleric and a bard. I'm
See,
gonna be
Oracle
so healed.
says, gut score. Absolutely. I wish tank could solo a bit better. And I know that the game is not balanced for solo play. I understand that. But when there's such a disparity between the two, it's like, you got to do something. Come on now.
So,
yeah.
As my 11, if you were watching my stream, I was literally destroying Star 1 bears without getting hit. And I'm like, I couldn't do this my tank would be dead. I wouldn't be able to.
Yeah.
Do this.
You could take one Star 1 bear at an equal level and you would be doing it by the skin of your teeth.
Yes. It would be like I'd be using a ration I was just boom, boom, boom. I was just smashing them. I was like, the only thing I needed to stop for was mana. I'm like, this is insane.
Oh, yeah, gut score. We've decided a long time ago. Vertuck is doing Vec Tank and I'm doing Pyre Cleric. This is just our alts. We just like to run around on. Honestly, if we get jumped, it's because I have the word Nexus in my name.
Yeah.
I'll be the only one.
That's all right.
Ooh, give me some goldies.
Oh, what do you want? Like 2? I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So I give you 4. You can split 2 to me and 2 to you, and we'll get you some loots as well as you need it there, Chaffee. Wait, you probably need loot. I'm gonna give you 50 silver right now.
Does anyone want a blue ruby necklace? Get their crit up?
I appreciate that. No, thank you though.
I might. Let me check.
I'm likely tank, but I haven't decided on race yet. Yeah, we decided well long ago, just because we have our already play styles that we like to do.
Never mind. I already got a Doomsday necklace on. 19 magic power.
Right.
That'll be good. Thank you.
When does the rogue surface? We have no idea.
Thank you.
It's not a fortune, but we don't have a fortune, so someday.
My best guess for
Geez,
rogue,
104 degrees. No thanks.
maybe end of February. Maybe.
Yeah. Well, it's clearly not end of January because they're talking about
Correct.
maps. So.
All right. Well, Chibi, did I already try to offer you the spell sword? I don't know if I did or not. Do you need this thing?
No.
I actually got like super lucky, and I'm wearing a lot of level 10 gear because of where I was farming.
Do you need the spell sword?
Let me check. I probably actually do. I do. Yes, please.
Yeah. It's actually February this week, right?
Yeah, isn't that crazy? It's already. Time goes, man.
That'll be 3 gold, sir.
On Saturday.
Oh. If I get my glint for you.
I wouldn't count down too hard to phase 3 just because, like, if they need to adjust it. Like, that's the ideal date for phase 3, of course, but...
Yeah. We're almost there, though.
Don't like, set that in stone for yourself. Just in case, you never know.
At the same time, though, I felt like they could have pushed phase 2 a bit, and they didn't, so they might not.
Well, I'm just saying you just never know. Like maybe Rogue seems to be a lot more difficult with them, or something unforeseen comes up, and next thing you know, they're like, "Oh, well, we got to iron this out because it's a core piece." Like I don't know, something about hunting not being ready yet, which is why we're not seeing higher rarity stuff.
Yeah, who knows?
And
Could be so many different
a core
reasons.
piece.
And I don't think I have anything on me to drop, so they can kill me all they want, I guess.
Yeah, and we're baby tunes. If they kill us, they kill us, I guess.
Yeah.
I was gonna say your repair bill's
Can
gonna
you
be
invite
like
me
a
to the
silver.
Vanguard, poor Flavor?
I cannot, technically, I'm sorry.
Womp womp.
I am only in Vanguard because they needed somebody to make the guild. They do not want alts in a guild anywhere yet.
That makes sense.
I'm actually trying to offload.
Reason, right?
Not really. They said unless it becomes needed. So
right.
Vertex is like, we're just gonna live dangerously and just go through the PvP zone immediately.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
that Risen Berserker's purple. He wants to PvP me.
yeah,
He does.
that's been a funny bug.
I haven't seen that one.
Eek Brazil's right here on our side, by the way. Just be ready.
Oh, I can't wait for a 25 to just slap some level 12s.
Right? It's gonna be crazy. And if anyone's gonna do it, it'll be Federation.
Yep.
Or Yggdrasil. Yggdrasil usually only attacks when they have like 17 of them.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's already a Fed in the water trying to like follow us.
Oh yeah, Gutscore. Yeah, the waves, they look a little bit excessive.
Oh, yep, here they come. Called it.
Oh, they come into
They're
attack?
gonna kill some level 12s.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my gosh.
They
of
sure
course.
are. Now that makes no sense. Like, why kill a level 12? You're...
Because my name is Nexus something.
Sometimes that part doesn't even matter. And by sometimes I mean half the time. You've done it to me on this character without a Nexus tag.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's guild culture.
Crazy.
That's fair. We going this way? I like how up here there's like snow, but like down there there's not. It still like has that nice like elevation thing. I want them to change the water waves. They look a bit awkward to you. How do they look awkward? Like just not realistic, or?
Yeah, that's what I was saying when you were mentioning that they were coming back after us. So
Sorry, I was a little more
focused
on somebody coming to nuke us.
That was the more pressing comms for sure. But yeah, the waves look a little bit excessively large when you're just trudging through on like a horse or even by like as a single person. They look abnormally large. As a raft, they're just about right, I think. Like those look okay when you're rafting down, but when you're just as a horse and the waves are larger than you are, kind of makes you question how fast you're moving.
Yeah. I don't know. I kind of like it. I think it's funny, especially when you're like primarily submerged and there's like this big wave in front of you because of like how big of a mass is like moving through the water at once.
My favorite thing is when you're off the raft and you're trying to get back on it. You got to play that like hot potato game of getting the right climb.
Yeah. Gotta find the right spot.
You just see someone hopping, they're like, "Oh, let me up, please."
And I just wish I knew if they intended or
keyboard.
didn't intend for us to be able to fish off the back of the raft. Because there's just that tiny little slat at the very back that you can stand on and fish.
One of my favorite things have been we were doing a caravan in the tropics and I was messing with one of the guildies and jumped off the boat and like was in the water just shooting at a bard, having a good old time. I was probably doing it for like 5 seconds, so my bar was about halfway, and then the bard just sleeps me and I die from the amount of time it takes.
Jeez.
Wasn't the level to have my CC break yet in the build, so just drowned.
Yeah,
Oh my
that's
God.
the worst.
Danced my way to drowned. That was
It's really
it's
interesting.
like fighting against a creature out in the wild and a mage just runs up and sleeps you.
I'm prepared for someone to probably Oh, it's Overlord. I don't think Overlord would do that.
Yeah, Overlord's got a little bit more on
like,
it than that.
If you're gonna fight us in the desert, fine. But if you're coming out of the desert and you're not like fighting us, plus like level 12s, yeah. But that's also why I was surprised that they would even team up with Fed, because like Fed is known to be very toxic.
Yeah, yeah.
So I'm like, wow, me too. You guys are gonna group up with the toxic people on the server? Because like even Descendant was like the other toxic group on the server.
Yeah, yeah. But so we are like, up to alt randomness, because our mains, there's plenty of stuff we could do there, but we really want to get these alts up so we can twiddle around with these. So we're gonna get up to some shenaniganry. Who knows what? Who knows what?
Yeah, just how to shuffle around some mounts and stuff first.
Yeah, we were playing the shuffle game for a minute there. And then make sure we get this little Ember Spring for this town here, and now we can figure out exactly what we want to do and where we want to go. Now that we're back to real life and not in the desert in the middle of nowhere.
I really just don't know.
And yeah, Oracle, we have.
Oh, go ahead.
Okay, yeah, I was just gonna respond real quick saying, yeah, Oracle, we have someone in Nexus that gets absolutely insanely giddy at sleeping people when they're going to collect a resource that they want.
I think that would just irritate me more than anything. I'm like, seriously, you just had to CC me because I got here first. Okay.
He was about to take that willow and I slept him and then I took it in front of him. Like,
all right, dude, cool. Good job.
It's entertaining to me, but yeah, that's about what would go through my mind if I were the person trying to chop the tree down and get slept. Like, oh, okay. Well, at least I didn't get killed.
My God, look at the greatness of this.
Hey, they're nice.
And the greatness of what?
I mean, just look at like this, all these caravans. This is something you don't see on Vyra.
Emberbeard. Yeah. That's a guild I don't remember really seeing.
No, it was not Irwin Oracle.
I've never seen.
In fact, Irwin was one of the people being like, "Oh, okay, I guess you do that." But
yeah, Emberbeard. Wow, I don't know if that's a new guild.
Like road kind of icy.
Oh yeah,
this road looks a little icy to me.
It's very shiny.
Yeah. What's up, Nice? What you doing, friend? Welcome in.
Yeah, what you up to? Did I even attune to this one? No, I didn't.
Was it you that went up against pirates, or was it Q that went up against pirates?
Did you two end up attuning to this Ember Spring already?
Yep.
Okay.
From like some time ago. I don't know when, but I already have it.
Just wanted to make sure. Yeah. I thought I did, and I absolutely did not.
Nothing much, just got off. Yeah, I used to attack pirates a lot. Pirates are on our server now. Honestly, I think the gear out-leveling on us, like, there's a lot of other people with better gear because they are able to hog the resources or buy the resources straight out. And, like, our guild is not really capable of doing that. I think, like, it kind of ruins PvP for me at this point because 9 times out of 10 I'm getting, like, 2-shot.
Yeah, I was gonna ask how you guys felt about the meta being, like, equip level 10 and enhance it as high as you can go.
I mean, I don't mind, especially given that there's no journeyman gear. Like, obviously, get as much of of a gear boost and stat boost as you possibly can. But, I mean, that being said, it's like, you know, I don't know what else I would do. Like, just deal with the fact that you only get the Carfin drops, which are, like, the better gear options at the moment. Like, I don't know. I'd rather craft gear.
Yeah, I'm not terribly picky on how the best gear comes around. As long as whatever it is, it makes sense. And yeah, if we can't make the better gear, because we can't get
I agree.
Quality animal fat or whatever.
Nice is saying it sucks to die and you don't know if it's due to their gear or their skill.
Yeah. I mean, we just died and it was due to just mage and also a high level mage.
I wish you guys were on. That was crazy.
I wish I was recording that.
They already have that Oracle.
Nice.
They already have seasonal mounts.
Have you been dealing with that on Vyra? Getting just 2-shot as a tank by a mage?
Vertec has definitely been dealing with that.
Oh, I just watched it happen.
Yeah, and that's just one instance of it. Like, especially Fed. Like, Fed specifically, if they are part of, like, the main group of Fed people, like, they have some pretty damn good gear. I can just tell, like, with how fast it chunks you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mages hit hard. Next patch, they will hit us tanks even harder. It's gross. Yeah, that's what we're talking about. Is like, you're nerfing the wrong person, dude.
Yeah.
No offense, Intrepid. I'm sure you know what you're doing, but like at the same time, like the mages are murdering people like within seconds.
Well,
It's
mage, honestly,
like
mage is the rock to everybody's scissors right now.
Yeah, it really is. I don't know what the TTK is that they wanted, but mage definitely is not that long.
That's crazy.
My God forbid in a PvE situation, there's 2 mages that are coordinated. It takes 1 second for me to just melt to nothing.
Yep.
Yeah, definitely what I saw. I wish I was recording it because I was a little bit behind you guys. I saw a Federation guy come up behind us. By the time I said, hey, you guys are getting attacked, Chibi was dead and Vertec was at half health. Like, I was like, oh my God.
I saw them behind us. I knew it was coming and it didn't surprise me one bit. I was like, yep, here we go. Because we're about to go into the lawless zone. He's just going to wait for us to go purple and then just murder us.
Yeah,
I'll be adding light armor and even more mentality this week. And see, that's the thing. Is like people are looking at gear in terms of like what is typical for like, let's say World of Warcraft, instead of what you're trying to counter. If you're trying to counter a mage, light gear is going to counter a mage more than heavy gear will. That's going to be your weakness.
Refuse to be in light
and that's why people are saying like mages being in like medium gear might be a more likely thing, because that's going to be like the most jack of all trades type of gear, where it's going to have some mitigation against physical attacks and some mitigation against like magical attacks. And I mean, for me, I can probably live if a tank is attacking me, no offense, my love, but a mage attacking me, as we just saw with Vertec even, yeah, no, I'm down. So having the light gear means a lot more to me.
Yeah, well, I mean, that's the thing too, right? Like, you got to really look at what the game itself is trying to accomplish. And if the time to kill is supposed to be 2 seconds for a tank, then so be it. Mission
I hope you're not
accomplished.
following me. I don't know where we're going.
Yeah, well, I was gonna say we got to figure out what we're doing exactly.
Being attacked by a wolf is what we're doing.
I think that you know, if it's mage fantasy to be able to melt stuff, and that's what they're trying to fulfill is the mage fantasy for the game, then they've accomplished the goal. But the tank fantasy is not being lived at the moment, and it's definitely not going to be lived with the new patch coming up. It's going to be a lot tougher to live, especially with a reduction to magical mitigation. Yeah.
I can tell you, they definitely, the way people are abusing gear has to be going into what's doing this, because if you go back even, and this was before Mage got all its nerfs, if you go back to like the 1v1 tournament, a Mage didn't win the tournament. I think it was between a tank and a Bard.
I mean, the Bard does not surprise me. The Bard is just super OP. Like if I even see a level 23 Bard, I refuse to touch it on my 25. I'm like, no, that's not going to happen.
The 1v1 tournament, just because I kind of missed that one. Was that level 25s geared out?
You had to be 25, and you could only wear green gear.
Okay.
Or could it be enchanted green gear or just?
I don't think enchants were even in the game yet at that point.
Oh, I don't know when this 1v1 happened, so.
It was quite a bit. It was before phase 2. Because it's what started all like the EPH drama.
Gotcha. Yeah, barely got in at the end of phase 1. So there's like still a lot of stuff that we missed. And then even then we were still barely getting our bearings. Like I was lucky to even be able to play Ashes to test it.
Yeah. Gutscore, there's going to be situational armor sets. Like right now, if I had the money and the time to be able to make separate gear sets, yes, I would have a PvE set, which would be all heavy, and there would be a PvP set, which would have a lot more like medium and or light mixed in for the magic defense. But even then,
but there's not going to be. Sorry.
But yeah, even then, I don't think with the power that Mage has right now that it would make a lick of difference. Because if I went from, what the heck do I have right now? Because I think I have 60% physical reduction and like 40% or so magic. But if I traded that out and I went from 40 to 60% damage reduction, would that have really extended my life from 2 seconds to 4 or 5 seconds, or would that have only added another half second? That would have added another half second, I think.
Crazy how fast that killed you.
Yeah, so I think the problem isn't necessarily tank gearing or tank setup. I think the problem is Mage.
Let's see, where should we go here?
But yeah,
but the thing I wanted to say is there's. Oh,
No,
sorry, I thought you were done.
No, go ahead.
There's not a like PvP set and PvE set in like, for those of you that are used to World of Warcraft, it's not going to be anywhere near like that. It's what you make your PvP set and what you make your PvE set, what you decide it is. And if it's the same gear set, then it's the same gear set. Like there's not going to be, this is your PvP gear, this is your PvE gear. It's going to be, what are you trying to survive against? Maybe that's the gear that you wear.
Yeah, like it's possible you could be, as a tank, maybe go full tilt magic resist and strength, and your sole job is to go in and try to control CC and destroy, quote unquote destroy, mages and clerics. Like try to get dive in, live long enough to get them crowd controlled so someone else can blow them up while you're in their face.
Yeah.
And so you just go full tilt magic resist and strength just to be able to bop them a little bit harder. And you don't care so much for life.
I don't know if you saw Nice's comment about medium gear. He said medium with mentality is best. If you get heavy, then make sure there's mentality, especially for the next patch coming for tanks.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Probably kill some of the bears around Ursine. They're like level 15.
I was gonna say, if we can find a decent
shamans
group
around there
that needs.
That's true. If there's anyone looking.
Needs 3 peoples, a mage, a cleric,
probably
and
Oakenbane
a
would
bard.
Be your best bet.
Oakenbane or
I haven't even
Seth.
tested Oakenbane on this version.
No?
No.
I lived there for our first grind group. Oh,
trying to
man,
do some
we lived
Oakenbane.
there.
Let's see, what the heck are our levels anyway? We got all of us 12. How did that happen?
Yep. Pooh, I planned.
How did that happen? Yeah, hopefully keyboard.
Rogues will definitely sort out the mages. Yeah.
I hope
Hopefully.
so. I really do hope a rogue is a counter. But then it is the question: will rogues be able to 2-hit tanks? I hope not, because it's all physical.
I'm just saying.
Right?
All I know is on the PTR, I looked at the alchemy table, and I could make like, what's that called? Poisons.
Mm-hmm.
As a T1 item from the desert.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, it was really cute how excited Planendorf was showing off the desert to us last night. He was like, I worked really hard on the desert thing, so I know a lot about desert things, and it was just really awesome because he's like seeing people like testing around in the desert, and I found a couple new gatherables out there too, and I'm really excited to see them come into the live version, the prod.
If Planendorf is here and he needs an extra person on PTR, Chaffee's here for you. Hashtag give me PTR.
Yeah, I haven't spent a whole lot of time in Oaken. Maybe we can find some peoples.
Maybe.
maybe we should just advertise looking for a tank and some other DPSs. This is.
Yeah, I do know, like, I got maybe an hour in me. So, just
Let's see.
FYI.
16 tank. There's another mage looking for Oaken. Looking for a tank and cleric. Oaken.
All the stuns and the poisons, yeah. I'm really curious. I wanna, like, I couldn't figure out what the poison was used for, but I could definitely make it. The tooltip was not quite ready, and I didn't get a chance to, like, make one to test it out. I just know you need a piece of a scorpion for that. But I'm excited for the desert updates. It's looking good.
Yeah, I'm super excited to see it.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun. Yeah, the little pocket dungeons are fun.
They are.
They're definitely
also,
pocket dungeons though.
There's little, like, there's lower level stuff, so it makes it easier to be out in the desert.
Yeah, they're not like a
level
Citadel
23,
or a
25s.
Carfin or anything like that. Like they're definitely not anything of those scales. They are pocket
Literally
dungeons.
like think like isn't like Ursine Cave or like the
Yep.
what do you call it? The Citadel, not the Citadel, the other one that's out by Jova. The one that we go north of for the islands. No, not Church, but that's like another one. Hall's Adjudication.
Oh yeah.
Think of like things like those, you know, where it's just this tiny little area. There might be like one level to it, or there might not be. And a couple of different mobs in there, and I thought that was really, really cool. Also, saw some heavy caster gear drop. That was cool.
Oops.
Now,
mages
can be the ultimate BAs.
There's some beetle themed tank / fighter gear. It
cool.
has like a green and blue like super shiny look to it.
Yeah.
Like the metal flake look.
Down to do literally just anything.
Uncolored.
Yeah, textures were there. It looked good, actually.
Nice.
Do you want to go do Gem Spring so we're doing something?
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, we could go do that. We could go do that.
Just like something.
She's like, I want to hit something.
I want to hit some things.
I only have like an hour to play, so I want to do something.
It's gonna be you and me, Chaffee. I don't know how long you're looking to stay on.
Until I'm 20. Let's go.
Oh
All
my
right.
god.
Let's do it.
Yeah, you should have saw. I had to be miserable to be around during the release of this thing. Like, we were just getting battered and bruised no matter where we went because of all the population, and like, I was just
Oh yeah. There's a reason why we didn't get to come over here, because all over here was super taken. It was either all pirates, all Omnicron, or all Overlord, and there was no space for anybody else.
Oh yeah.
And if you got there previously, God forbid you take one slight step to the side before they pour in and take over your spot. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks.
So we found ways to go to places that didn't really have much population, and we actually ended up being on the very like cutting edge and bleeding edge of hitting 25 before
maybe not gear wise, but you know, we had stuff.
So we had, I don't know how your server was, we had 25s by it came out on a Friday. We had 25s by Sunday.
Jeez.
That's crazy.
Oh, I mean, there were some. I mean, I don't know if you're talking about like your guild specifically, or if you're talking about the server.
Not us. Not
but
us.
there were some exploits happening. Absolutely. I'm not sure if you saw those. There were absolutely exploits happening.
Yep.
Yeah, we had some people that got there relatively early, but I think our server discovered those exploits after yours.
Yeah, they knew exactly where. They had a plan. So they knew exactly where. Like, so I got stuck in the queue on that first day.
Oh no.
I got in like an hour and a half afterwards,
That's awesome,
and
Oracle.
I was running down the road and already seeing like level 15s, and I was like, dude, it's
Yep.
been 2 hours.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, I can get to 10 in 2 hours. I don't know about 15 in 2 hours.
Once you hit 9, it slows down. At least it should slow down.
I should probably run Mana Song for you so that you guys can keep your mana up.
Yeah, that's gonna be our lifeblood.
Okay.
I think we might want to find an area with more
a little higher.
more painful stuff
I
than
want to
this.
get Chaffee the abyss gloves though.
Oh yeah. That's fair. That's fair. That should be a.
That's
a
one
prio.
thing. I don't know a whole lot of name mobs.
We got
I wish I
Lyrian up
did know
here
more.
and Bear Paw. Okay, it looks like they're trying to camp for the gloves.
Yeah, I don't think.
I mean, worst case scenario,
Cool.
I can figure out what is needed, and I can make you on my main some really good gloves for caster. It should take weeks to level. Make leveling an event. I honestly, it should. Honestly, I think the thing is right now, there's literally nothing to do except for grind mobs, and there's nothing to cap you at certain levels. I think that I expect the XP from mobs to drop exponentially when there's actual things like quests and story arcs and all that good stuff. I'm gonna not jump up there because I fell.
That is literally the only way that I would find it acceptable to make leveling take any longer at all. Like in any way. Honestly, even the leveling being this long, I think the only way it's going to be truly acceptable is if there are a lot of good storyline quests leading the way.
Yeah.
And
I honestly just
story arcs.
I really can't wait for story arcs, and I love that you can play back through them, but it doesn't change what happened. You know, the decision's already been made, the outcome's already happened, but you can see what a different outcome could have been without changing. Yeah. And I think that's super cool. Like, I think that's really nice to do for like alts and stuff like that. Like, you know how the story played out on your main because, you know, your main did these things, but your alt can experience like an alternate universe of things not happening the way that it actually happened.
No, I'm keyboard. I love you.
Testing, yeah.
I like your opinions on some stuff, but I really hope they didn't speed up any leveling for the testing right now. I really hope this is the slowest it's going to be. Because I'm all about leveling being a journey.
To 50.
Yeah, we still have to get to 50, but the thing is, like, leveling should be a journey and it should be enjoyed and all that, but making it take longer just for the sake of making it take longer is the reason I don't play many games. If it just takes long and I'm grinding forever to level up, and I don't feel like I'm experiencing the world during that, it's absolutely soul crushing. I hate it. I hate it. That's the biggest thing I hate about games.
How long do you think it should take you to get to 25? Like, without exploiting or just grinding mobs, like on an average?
We got it within a week's time, and I think we got there in what, 5 or 6 days, with 0 exploits.
Yeah, but we also lost a lot of time because we were running around trying to find somewhere to level.
Which works for the typical group, right? That works for your typical experience of we're gonna lose time because, hey, I want to stop real quick and do some crafting, or hey, I want to stop real quick and do this,
God, that dude got epic
whatever.
Fat. Hell. Yeah.
Look.
Sorry, some dude selling epic fat in global, and I'm like, how did you get epic fat? Jeez.
Quality bumping up along the way, maybe.
No, you can only get the. Well, I guess so. Yeah. If you have like your processor. Yeah. That makes sense. I can see it. I don't want that.
But yeah, I think it felt okay this time around. I just don't want it to take longer.
Yeah, I feel that. I think about a week seems fair, especially because if you consider, like, but to be fair, our week was like all day, all night.
It was
So
a
I
relatively
think,
sweaty
like,
week.
close to 2 weeks makes sense. I don't want it to take forever. But for the typical player who's not playing all day, all night, not working because it's a holiday or like took time off for this, I think that 2 weeks sounds reasonable for getting to 25. And then if you double that to get to 50, about a month or so to get to 50, that makes sense.
For your typical MMO player, if we were to split up the time that we spent being sweat lords for those 2 weeks, those first 2 weeks we were on, like, I could see it have actually taken like 3 or even 4 weeks to properly level up to 25, because we were on, or we were napping, like literal like 4 to 6 hours of sleep, and then we got right back on for another long stretch.
Yeah, we won't even get into the health side of things on that. Keyboard says that's not what I meant. I mean, they should be rewarded for playing the exploring, doing crafting, PvP, PvE, and yes, have good story arcs.
Oh yeah. Okay.
I just wanted to know what like a long time, like how long seems reasonably long for like when the game's live. Making the game the primary thing so you don't rush through and not experience. And see, that's the problem. In my opinion, and I get that like my opinion's not really gonna change much in the grand scheme of things, but in my opinion, you're gonna have people rushing to 50 regardless because they gated stuff at 50. So you have to be 50 to even do those things.
Yeah,
and then,
like that's gonna be the thing for us. Like, I'm sorry, when Ashes launches, I'm gonna do the fastest route to 50 absolutely possible, just specifically to get a free hold.
And
I mean, there's a lot of other people doing that too.
Not be doing that because I don't know if I'll be able to keep. I think I would literally just slow you down at that point. I
mean, I'm gonna be a tank.
That's what an alt is for him.
I'm gonna be a tank. Me being by myself and without other people is gonna slow me down. That's what that's gonna be. Like, soloing as a tank is not gonna be the way to go.
I think it's at a good pace right now. My thought is like, think about how long it took you to get to 1 to 10, and then think about how long it took you to get to 10 to 20, and then think about how long it took you to get to 20 to 25. Now imagine like 25 more levels.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it took me a couple of hours to get to 10 with a group, and then it took me a couple of days to get to 20, and then it took me a little while longer to get to 25, like a couple, like maybe the same amount of days from 20 to 25.
Yeah. And that's the thing, like, if it took us, if we would have stayed remaining sweaty, instead of being 25 in 5 or 6 days, we probably could have been 50 in like 2 weeks. Is about what I'm thinking.
Yeah. So I think 25, like 25 to 30, 30 to 35, that 40 to 50 is going to take a long.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, 2.5 weeks.
Might as well make the game WoW and just have an end game. Then might as well start at 50. Why are you saying that? It doesn't need to be an all or nothing thing.
So yeah, everyone's gonna have different goals, and as TGF Tavern, like, one of our big things is we really want to have a freehold with the tavern, right? So that's one of my absolute like prime goals in the game, above doing hardcore raiding, above being just amazing at the game in general and being super awesome in combat or whatever, like having super shinies on my character. Like, the tavern is the big goal. So in order to get the tavern, I gotta be able to get a freehold while they're not sold out.
Yeah.
So,
and that's the hard part.
To do that, I need to get to 50 quick, get money quick. Those are gonna be my 2 primary concerns because of the way it's set up. Like, if freeholds weren't as limited as they are, yeah, I'd take my time. I would absolutely take my time and enjoy the game. But freeholds are the most limited, like, outside of the node housing. Well, I mean, they're the only outside of node housing. So, okay, so they're the second most limited housing in the game, and they're the only thing that has high level processing. So people who don't give a stuff about having a tavern are gonna buy the freeholds just to do processing and or sell processing services, for that matter.
Yeah, Air says stronger content happens when you level up nodes. So if you want to rush max level, people also have to be rushing node levels. No, and they do. They absolutely do. And that's the thing I'm expecting it to gate is the
nodes,
the node levels, because I think you need to have at least a village, a stage 3 node before freeholds become available. And we were basically level 20, a good way to level 20 before nodes even got to stage 2, and Steven on our server helped them get to stage 3 before they were supposed to be stage 3. So I don't even know what the time to level for that is supposed to be.
Well, so
like,
if I remember right,
with.
So if I remember right,
server,
it was
What did you say, Chaffee?
Wasn't there like a bug on your guys' server that wasn't leveling the nodes up or something?
Our buildings weren't showing up.
Yeah, the buildings weren't showing up. Like the node would level, but the buildings weren't there.
Yeah.
But the leveling time for the nodes isn't very long anyway. To get to level 3 I think it takes a couple days. And it was within the first 4 or 5 days that he was like, all right, they're level 3 now. And he made them level 3.
Yeah.
So it wasn't out of bounds
for them. Sorry.
Yeah, instead of letting them get up there on their own. But with him doing that, that also meant that all the nodes could be level 3 and multiple mayors could experience the land management aspect of the game too. So it's not a terrible thing that he just boosted them.
We were like level 15 by then.
My question was, so did he just boost the nodes because pirates basically boosted Marileth or Halcyon so quickly?
I have no idea, to be honest.
No, there were, to be honest, I think
he waited for them to get most of the way to level 3 and then he boosted them for us.
Yeah, I think most of them were level 2 already. They were on their way to 3, but because the buildings, the little tent things weren't showing up, he just booped them all up to level 3.
Yeah, Oracle, I know.
They did some back end stuff to make it,
But I think it's because we were so close to getting to level 3 anyway. They just went ahead and just buffed it and I guess made sure that it was in a good state. I don't know.
Yeah.
But by that point, we were like level 15. We had already been like pushing New Ayla ourselves. Like we were the reason mainly that New Ayla got as far as it did as early on as it did.
Yeah, and that's gonna be the thing is like if we end up choosing a node like as a guild or as an alliance or whatever, like a couple nodes that we like this area, we're absolutely going to be able to push those areas really quick by just doing all of our leveling in that area, in that little zone.
Yeah.
Super cool. As long as the POIs let you, anyway.
That's and that's the thing. Like we had to pick an area that has decent POIs, has decent like materials. I mean, even if it's like whatever you would consider ideal materials, like because if they're supposed to be different, like there's Riverlands materials, and then there's desert materials, and then there's tropics materials, and then there's snow-capped mountains materials.
There's a one down here.
A1.
Yep. The golem's not here though.
Gotcha.
I don't know if you noticed that he's usually like on this rock.
Yeah, he's usually hanging out there, but he's a 2-star. He's a slower spawner too. The ruin golem.
Oh, is he? Slower spawner, is that what you just called it?
Yeah, he's a slower spawner. My cleric is doing some wild stuff. She's over here playing like clappy hands, but not casting anything.
Yeah, I think I don't know, maybe another 5 or so minutes? Question mark? I don't even know. It's already 11.
Yeah, it's a 30-minute timer on this one.
Okay.
And I know that because I came here the other day to get these gloves for my little bard alt. And as a level 7, I was hanging out in this area, soloing it. Again, excited because I could do something like that. Because I wasn't on my tank. Yeah. And I had it yoinked out from under me by level 20s and 25s a couple times. So I had to sit here for 4 cycles of the creature before I could finally actually attack it.
That's annoying.
That's the one annoying thing with the open world everything is just that like things that are of somebody's level are getting taken by people of higher level constantly.
I definitely have 2 gripes, and one is that a piece of gear should not drop for a 25 on a lower level mob. I don't care. Like,
Even if
go
it is a
get an
named,
alt.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, go make an alt
stupid.
and grind it
Yep.
on your alt for your level 20 if you need it that badly.
Right, exactly. And that would make the recipes way more valuable too, because there's way less people that would want to do that. The other thing that grinds me is the fact that you can roll into Forge with a 40 man and go kill every named mob and grab all the stuff, and there's like no strategy to it. It's just Zerging content.
It's just steamroll. Yeah.
Oh my god, that drives me nuts.
Well, in theory, there's going to be some mechanics put into the raids down the line that the more people you bring in, the more dangerous it gets, and hopefully it really truly balances it out.
Yeah, I hope so too.
Well, also think about like the fact that we're supposed to get a lot more at once. I mean, think about what kind of things are going to be available to a phase 3 person off the start compared to what was available to us as a phase 2 and phase 1 people.
True.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
You're just already going to get so much more content, and just so much more options to go through for leveling. That's going to open up the world a lot more.
Oh yeah. 100%.
Are there any real bosses yet? Just y'all just killing names? We're just trying to kill a named boss because the spider boss over here has some pretty good caster gear for level 10s.
There's a named Iggs something or other. I forget.
Yeah,
but,
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a spider that spawns.
I'll know it when it shows up.
Any minute right here.
But the big bosses are like, Firebrand and Tumok. Those are, I think, the only 2. I think there's a scorpion somewhere in the desert. I don't know where that is though. Want to buy nodes, right? Same death. I want to buy nodes too. Need more nodes. Needs more nodes. Keyboard Oracle said, "Could the game work without leveling?" I'm trying to figure out what he means. Like without your character leveling? I don't know. But then it wouldn't be an MMORPG, really. It would be. I don't know what it would be, honestly.
Game work without leveling, like there is no actual levels to your character. Like you are the
thinking
character.
That's what he's meaning. Yeah.
I mean, Ultima Online did that. You didn't really have levels. You trained your strength, you trained your intelligence, and you trained your dexterity. But you didn't really have a level per se. You just had a number of stat points that you earned by doing things. Like, you could train your strength by literally filling your bag with stones and walking around.
Yeah.
You could build your intelligence by going through and like reading books or casting spells. What's that?
The Morrowind did the same stuff. That was always fun. I remember like rubber banding my controller back in the day and like swimming in a lake to get my swimming.
Mug.
There you go.
Once Tumok mug.
Oh, he's back. He's up.
Yay, get him. Hit him.
Let's get him. Chaffee, you're hopefully going to be the target here. We'll keep you alive, I promise.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I believe.
I'm gonna increase your damage.
But I already do so much.
Eshok.
We'll do this. Oh no, it left. There we go. Ooh.
Did it drop any?
Maybe.
Oh, I got the recipe for the gloves.
The recipe,
okay.
No.
I might need that. Let me check on my main, but no material dropped.
That's it. It's just that.
Oh, okay. Usually, like the cloth will drop too.
Yeah, usually you will get the thing to make it. Yeah, I'll give that to you now.
Eris, I forget that.
If you're gonna hold on to it, my main is.
Oh, sure.
My main's the tailor.
No problem. Hold on.
Yeah, Eris. I forget the original Guild Wars. I haven't played that in so long. But I know in Guild Wars 2 at least, your level was definitely relevant.
Where y'all want to go? I got a little bit of time left.
Yeah, I was trying to look at the map for like up to level 15 1 stars and 2 stars, and
I thought that there was something else down here. Maybe it's just more web weavers. Yeah, there's like a little web weaver dungeon thing down here.
Oh gosh, they like me.
Or like
they love me.
Oh god. Okay.
I believe in you.
Help.
It's all right. I'm a cleric. I can solo things.
You can hear the salt.
I can solo AOE, and it's fine. It's fine. I'll be okay.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was PvPing clerics last weekend, and it was just, dude, it's like a wet pool noodle fight you're just slapping each other until one of us runs out of mana.
Yeah.
See, there's like a little cave of spiders.
I don't think I've ever been in this area.
There
I want to go
is
down.
the
I'm curious. What's down here?
Nickabrae Ruins. I forget what level that was. I haven't been there in forever.
It's just okay, never mind.
Still a lower level of this, lower tier of this.
We could go to Coralock probably. Is that like level 10 or 12-ish?
I forget. It's been a while since I've been
I
there.
don't remember. All right, I think this
Only
was
one
just
way to find out.
a little alleyway of like stuff, not an actual cave. I got excited. I thought it was a real cave. It's a real cave.
It's a real cave.
Give me the Underdark so I can live down there.
I know, right? I love the bioluminescent like green already. Wow.
I definitely want, because it happens when I go to Carfin sometimes, where you're just like grinding in Carfin for 4 to 5 hours. You like come back out and it's sunny out, and you're like, oh God, the light.
That's how I feel stepping out of my house. Dying. Yeah, that's what I heard, Death.
Corvin Hex. I remember the name. I forget who you were before that, but I remember you saying, "Hey, this is so and so." Yeah, still in Nexus. We're in little baby alts right now.
Level 3 Caravan Raiders.
No.
Coralock is this way.
Best if players are 2 levels. You can be a little bit more than 2 to 3 levels from each other. People like to be 2 to 3 levels for gear drops.
It's optimization, not like a rule.
Yeah, so the thing is, and Steven mentioned some of this like on his little stream thing. It's anything outside of 9 levels difference from yourself and the mobs are gonna basically drop 0 gear. When you hit that 10 mark is where it drops, but experience, you notice it severely step off after outside of a 3 level window. Experience severely drops.
Yeah, but also we've noticed like a 19 to a 23 or 24 has definitely affected the 19. Oh no, we're not on Vira. Has definitely affected like the 19's XP for the 23 being there. We're on Lineth.
Yeah, we're on Lineth.
But that being said, bringing a 19 into say Carfin with a group of 20 plus, like you get no gear drops, like rare gear drops, and that's why people are like, for efficiency's sake, are staying within 2 to 3 levels, with the lowest level being like maybe 1 to 2 levels below the mob. And that way you're maximizing the amount of gear that's likely to drop for you. Coralock is this way, sorry.
South, yeah.
The other thing was we did a raid of about 40 people. It was anybody ranging from around level 20 to 25. And we stayed in there for 3 hours on that tank floor. By the end of it, we had 47 loot drops. And of the 47, 3 of them were armor.
Oh, I would not want to be on Vira myself, but I'm glad you forgive us. Yeah, I heard that the more people you bring. Go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna make a comment on the same thing you're about to comment on. Like, we thought for the longest time that the more people you brought amplified loot drops, but Steven was saying that apparently it's just based on the luck stat is like the only thing that impacts loot drops. So maybe we just had a couple people with insane luck, and their luck impacted the group's luck on loot drops. And we need to figure out who that person was and invite them every time. Just saying.
We were definitely getting a lot of loot drops with 47 people, and we figured that just made the loot or the luck stat higher.
That's what people said. Like,
it just wasn't good gear. It was all just weapons and accessories.
Okay,
yeah,
so this
I also
place
noticed
is
that certain
lower
things
level
drop certain places.
Yeah, I think that's
yeah, same.
Low.
Okay,
we could
never mind.
probably go Oakenbane and maybe pull a
just
guy
like
out.
pick off a couple things.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like 3 stars, so just be careful.
It's either that
we
or
just
like
gotta-
maybe like some of the wolves and stuff around Seth.
True. Yeah, those are like the wolves around Seth are level 10.
Whatever you guys think.
Let's see. Well, let's try and stay relatively close by. What do we
That
got?
way you only have to rush.
Actually,
Iracles are not the whole game.
Duragol's goblins would probably be pretty good
Oh
level.
yeah. You know what? You got a point there. And Durgal's a hike away though.
But yeah, there's a lot of
There we
people
go.
that are super looking forward to Rogue coming out. Corvin.
Oh yeah.
Well, I think,
I think so.
Highwayman Hills, we could probably do like onesie twosies there.
Yeah. We just gotta be careful of arsonists. That would be a pretty decent one.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
If you two can hear me, I'm sorry. My headphones died. Again, like they keep disconnecting.
Again.
That happened to me. Do you?
So far, my headphones are outlasting yours. I
I'm trying to
don't
find
know
you.
what
There you
the
are.
deal is with your headphones.
For his birthday, you can get him just the battery packs for new ones.
Yeah, for some reason, like they just keep disconnecting, and I don't understand why. There we go. I'm back.
And those
in.
are the new ones that we just got again.
Yes.
When was the last time you updated your Bluetooth?
The day I got the headphones, 2 days ago,
Okay.
3 days ago.
I don't
whatever
know.
It was.
Mine have not disconnected on me at all. You just, I'm not gonna say it. Never mind. Pockets is like Magic Pipe killed me, and Magic Pipe's like I would never. Okay, maybe I did.
Okay, maybe I did.
I'm surprised Pockets haven't been like, wait, is that Chavy? Why is he over there? He's not on Linux.
He is
I was
now.
in Tropics early on. Oh. Well, you did go to Tropics, so there. Came to Twitch, easier to chat. Yeah.
Hey, that
not
works.
a lot of people chat over on YouTube, but we do display both.
Yeah, we try to put it up on the stream, but YouTube's always a good bit farther behind. Like,
Yeah.
it's definitely a problem
But-
keeping live over there.
Yeah. I think live over there is better when it's the only platform you're live on. But it's nice when there's like ads for this platform for Twitch. I say this platform like I'm only on Twitch right now. But super defensive out there while leveling. Sorry if you feel victim. That's okay. Sos got me killed because we were going out to the tropics for a caravan, and I went ahead to scout, and this guy thought that I was just there to take his crocs, and he insta-nuked me, and then realized that I was there with the caravan, and then apologized. And then afterwards he tried offering me a amount for a discount for killing me.
Yep. I still remember
Pockets
that.
was my nickname as an apprentice. It gave me flashbacks every time you say his name. Yeah, Pockets Art's good people. Still trying to figure out eventually how to get like a couple of masks from him. Just saying.
I was gonna ask if you guys got
Really
the mask
epic
yet.
masks.
Not yet. Someday.
No.
At Ash's
But-
Con.
Ashes Con
In like
2025.
5 years.
It's gonna be a PAX.
Wait, what?
It's gonna be a
2030.
PAX. Turn it down a little bit. Okay.
Don't worry, I got your heels. Right here. But yeah, it's just one of those things. I think a lot of people are waiting. I mean, there's a lot of people that have phase 3 access, but there's a lot of people that have phase 2 access that are just waiting for Rogue to drop.
Yeah. There's a bunch of classes that are gonna lose some people as soon as Rogue is available.
I wonder how many like cleric primaries and tank primaries are gonna be lost to that.
It's gonna be a good number. Depends on how much more they nerf tank, I suppose.
Yeah. I mean, if you nerf tank enough, people are just not going to want to play it. Probably.
Dude, straight up. That's why I'm a mage. Look at me.
Right.
I'm preparing.
There's already a lot of people that left tank from last phase to this phase because they just weren't having fun being a tank. So I think like that is an important thing to look at. Like what about tank is not being fun and how can we make it fun for people again?
Make us feel like a tank. That's the thing. That's what you can do. Oh gosh, why are you hurting me?
Need more peoples. These things hurt.
They do. Oh gosh, why? Why are you hurting me?
We just got like a lot of them.
I mean, we'll survive.
Oh god,
well played. Had to be the easiest wipe of suspect anyone has ever had. Chappy. You know what? I'm just gonna do this. There. Maybe that'll help.
I'm gonna go into auto attack and just heal for the most part mode.
Yeah, remember when you kept being like, why am I dying? And I was like, it's literally because I stopped just healing. Because I was also trying to do some DPS, and you're like, yes, please don't stop just healing. That's the importance of cleric. You without a big full group, you need
yeah.
We lived
focus cleric to live.
Corvin's like, I don't main, let alone play healer tank. Pure DPS. Big numbers make brain go burr.
Look, we need the people whose brains go burr because like y'all help us kill shit faster. I'm just saying.
I'm certainly not going to do it as a tank.
Nope. Or me as a cleric. I hit like wet noodles compared to like DPS.
And you're twice the damage of the tankies.
Huh?
And you're twice the damage of a tank.
Yeah, and we're a quarter of the damage of any other DPS.
Yeah.
Somebody is like, I crit for like such and such amount. Like, I don't know, like I just kind of light crit for like 135, for example, with my damage ability. But, you know, that's not really a whole lot compared to what, you know, Chappy's probably seeing. I'm taking like 61. That one was 100 because that was a big kind of crit for me.
Choom, smack.
I'm hitting for like 600 at times. It's pretty nice.
Yeah,
I mean, as much as like, Vertex 25 tank.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
my big tomato crit was a yellow 250.
Jeez, that's like, bigger than my regular tank swipe with like all the gear and everything I have.
I still hit this guy.
Boop.
I hate sometimes like my release to cast doesn't go off. It's kind of hard to get used to that.
I did get 3-shot by a tank.
Like
that was
charge?
really odd to me. Not even able to dismount before the tank killed me. Oh geez, that's crazy. Yeah,
that's kind of wild.
Actually, if you build tank, they can rock, man. I'm telling you.
I mean,
only if you're running with like notes for how to PvP tank.
What I'm scared though is I feel like
a whole other level.
These updates, it's like tanks are not tanks like Vertex. You might as well just sign it up as a DPS class at this point.
Not even DPS. Like sign up as a different class altogether.
It's
just
special.
choose something else. Just don't play tank. You're gonna have a rough time.
Oh, it missed. That's sad.
I've been a rogue main or assassin-ish class every game I've played for the last 20 years. It's in my blood. It's in my blood. I feel it.
Whoa, magnificent. Yeah, like
tank owns mage in 1v1 for now. That's a bonus. I don't know.
See, I'm telling you, like there's people that have said this.
Like only if, and I say only if you can get them by surprise, you yank them, you stun them, and you blow all of your damage. Otherwise, like, I literally, in the middle of being awake, aware, and active in PvP, I will get melted in 2 to 3 seconds by mage. And I have Carfin gear. So it's not even like I'm rocking, like, you know, some bad stuff. I got 2 pieces from the Fallen Forge. And literally before I can act, I'm dead.
Woo! Scary.
Oh no, Taffy.
Oh no. Shoot.
Vertec, it's all up to you now.
I was looking around for the invite like, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god.
I'm the one that invites. You can't even do it.
Yeah, I was looking for that.
I popped up my bubble and that aggressor said,
my
I do
God.
not care. I am an aggressor.
I was trying to heal
Did
you
you not
as
get
much as
that?
I possibly could.
I know it didn't
If you
go through
moved
for me.
before it finished, it absolutely does not finish.
Alright. Chaffee, why is it not letting me? There we go. Good. Alright. It's coming in again. It's coming in again. I'm not used to this cleric life. Not used to this cleric life. I'm sorry. I failed you. I've failed you. Here, have a blessed weapon. I was trying to bless you when you were dead, and that didn't work for some reason.
Have a
Give me
blast.
5 seconds and I will. Don't forget to pick up your loot pile if you want it.
Do want it. It means a lot to me.
There we go. We're good. We recovered. We recovered.
That's
Good
right.
God, I'm gonna pay attention now.
This is why I don't stream on my main because I'm like, my job is focusing on people's lives. I cannot be distracted for 2 seconds. I was going to go up to the lake, but I think it's too windy for the boat. Oh no. Start with rogue. Want to try everything, then be no good at anything. Honestly, you just, you know, it is what it is. You gotta try stuff, especially in an alpha, you know, like you gotta get a feeling for what you think is good for you, like a good vibe, and what you think works well with what you want to play for your play style, and with how different Ashes is trying to be. You know, I think that that's an important thing to kind of nail down. Cleric logic equals if their DPS is dead, I don't have to heal as much. Wow. Is that what you think of us, Vertec?
What? Huh? I missed it. Sorry, I was trying to read
If
one.
you're
Oh my god.
Mega Mage? Did you didn't get him invited?
Oh yeah, is he not in the group yet?
No,
I
in the group.
invited
couldn't
him
even
to. I tried inviting him to party. I don't know why it didn't work. Can you res him?
No, he respawned.
Okay. Thought we invited you. Sorry, friend. But no. Oh, okay. Pockets was saying cleric logic equals if their DPS is dead, then I don't have to heal as much. But I read it as if the DPS is dead, then I don't have to heal as much, because I mean you can't heal somebody who's dead, so.
That's also true.
Tolnar, I said what I said. Oh my god. Everybody waiting on that Tolnar infos. Do you want to see if this if this girlfriend is free to join us?
What?
Wait, what?
This is a character named girlfriend.
Okay.
We all need
But
one
they
of
ran off
those.
that way, so never mind.
I see you stuck in the ground. You're playing Dig Dug again.
Let's see. Oh, I was saying the enemy DPS is not my own DPS. Mages can't escape CC currently, so you just poo on them while keeping them. Yeah, clerics can't really escape CCs either. That's the unfortunate thing. Oh no, their horse.
I'm sleeping it.
Their horse? You're sleeping their horse?
No, the fire starter.
Oh yeah, that fire starter.
Murdered
That's gonna
by
be
lightning.
a treat.
Silenced. Dead.
Doopy doo.
It's about having people who know how to handle them, really.
That's right. I've gotten my ass kicked too many times as a tank to not know how to handle those.
Right.
Oh my man, Steel Bloom. Steel Bloom is such a learning curve.
Oh my god, those things are insane.
Yeah.
But yeah, about the mage, just gotta lock them down with CC. Yeah, I can see that as long as they don't catch you by surprise in any way, shape, or form. And that's my
What's
big complaint.
interesting is like the cherry on top for mages is their bubble is their CC or their teleport. Like they have a get out of jail free plus CC break. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Does it actually break out of CC?
Yeah.
Hey, Ghost Crow,
You
give
can
us a
spec
hydrate, by the
your
way.
Thank you,
teleport.
Ghost. Appreciate that.
You
Cheers.
spec your bubble to CC break.
Oh no, mage.
F.
I get you. I got you.
I forgot something.
What did you forget? Welcome in and thanks for the hatch.
Alcoholic drink.
Oh yeah. Oh, I want one of those.
What kind
No,
of mead
girlfriend's
quest is
in-
this without drinks?
Girlfriend's in the
know,
Baja
what am I
Blast
doing?
Brigade.
I
Chaffee,
don't
what
know
are you
what that
doing?
is, but that's
I don't know, but I feel like I can't stop, won't stop my hands.
Spoof.
Baja Bread. Are we fighting over this right now?
We can. Watch this. He thinks he's gonna out DPS a mage? Does he not know
Two
who I am?
mages. Oh god.
Do you not know?
Ranger.
I am the mighty Chaffee.
I have so much power
Oh,
in
no.
these small
Oh, no.
hands.
Your
God.
horse friend. Mega Mage's horse is dead. Poor guy.
No.
Not the horse.
Now he learned a valuable lesson this day. Put your horse away. Save a horse, put it in your pocket.
I love that
yeah,
song.
just put the horse in your pocket, easy. Just open your pocket and put it
The
in there.
horse pocket. Duh.
I still think that's one of my favorite, like, random. Like, let me just put my horse in my backpack real quick.
Hey, hold on a second.
Grabs out a bag of holding. Don't ask
He was
how the horse
Viva la Dirt
survived.
League.
I don't know either.
He was Viva La Dirt League that did the horse pocket skit. Cracked me up. Somebody showed that to me the other day.
Oh yeah. I just
We gotta-
imagine a bag of holding.
We had the one guy, they were talking about, yeah, okay, well, we're done here. Let's go over to the whatever. Ah, man, but that's so far away. Yeah. We'll get on our horses and ride. Okay, cool. So we'll go over to the stables. That's still going to be a long walk. And the one guy looks at the other and goes, what are you talking about? Go to the stables? Why would you do that? That's so far away. Just pull out your horse. Yeah, that's what I mean. Go to the stables. No, just get it out of your horse pocket. My horse pocket. Yeah. Oh, MMOs, I love you. I just dropped that in the middle, hoping that they were going to squish together, and they did not squish together at all.
They did not.
Oof. All right. Pew.
Ooh, somebody dinged.
That was
it
me.
you?
One of us.
It was
I
Yes.
ding.
There was at least one of us. I'm pretty sure I saw it on somebody else, too.
Dusty, wow. Thank you for the
Dusty,
raid. What's
thank you
up,
for the
guys?
raid. Thanks for stopping in. Hello,
What were you
everybody.
playing? I forgot. I saw that was not Ashes.
What?
Hello,
I swear to Bobby was playing Ashes
Nincisa.
earlier.
Really? Because when I looked, it was not showing Ashes for the game.
Oh, it was earlier. I
Hello,
kn-
William. Dusty plays Ashes. He does play Ashes, yes. I was just saying today I did not see him playing Ashes. I thought he was playing a different game. I don't know what it's called because I've never heard of the game before, but I noticed.
Oh, you must have checked
We
earlier
had
in the
a
day.
few. We had. Whoa! That's so fast. Okay, we had a New World War. He had to do. Okay.
Oh, okay.
He did the New World for like an hour. Okay, what nerd doesn't play Ashes?
Right?
might have been New
That's
World
what I
War.
wanna know.
Played 1 hour New World. Okay, yeah.
Judge
I've
him,
not
judge
played
him
New World.
harshly.
Okay, wait. As somebody who has played New World and has now tested Ashes, what is your opinion on the difference? I'm curious because I've never touched New World at all. I have no idea about how New World exists or how it. Whoa, my God! All right, hold up. We got an arsonist back here. I'm silencing it.
Oh no. Oh. Okay.
Focus arsonist. Right there. I marked it.
Well, let's get this aggressor out of here. If you silence
He's
him, I'm
dead.
gonna do another silence here. Keep people alive. We'll be good.
There we go. Okay, defender. Good focus. New
Sweet.
World's what? LOL. I won't touch that anymore. Is all I'm gonna say. Okay. Medical throw. I'll play Ashes more than
fair.
2 months. LOL.
Fair.
I've played both. New World is in a death spiral. Oh no! Why is it in a death spiral? Are just people abandoning it? I don't know if it was them or another game, but I thought I saw something about some game adjusting how it works. Maybe it was TNL.
Oh,
I
yeah,
saw
by
it
the way,
briefly, and then I like swiped it away.
just so people understand what's going on with the ghost voices and whatnot, welcome to the TGF Tavern. We are actually 2 people here normally. Chibi Bree, which you hear in voice and you see her name on the screen.
Hi.
And then myself, Furtek. Mead Quest Mondays are usually something that she may flex in or out of throughout the night. She may just vanish for the entire day, and it might be my thing completely. Who knows? Who knows what
It all
the night may
depends on
hold?
what I gotta work.
Yeah, but it usually involves a bunch of gameplay. Saturdays we normally do a semi-structured podcast with a guest. We'll get in members of
Man,
the
I feel like we're
community
being-
eventually, or not eventually, but every once in a while we get devs. We've had 3 of them on before. Trying to get another one
Yeah.
on here real soon, but we'll see what happens there.
Yep.
And we get guild leaders in, we get role players in to discuss, like, and by role players I mean those people who do it like the entire time they're in game, like they're in character.
Chappie might know a thing or two about that now.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's true.
Not just standard issue
You know-
role player, like all of us that are playing the game, literally playing the role that we are diving into.
But yeah, I've been on TV once before. Yeah, we've been doing this for about 5 years, going on 6 years. It started off as just a fun thing of, let's try this,
I
and
think you
then
mean
it
6
became.
going on 7.
Wait,
Well, I'm talking about our TGF
Yeah.
Tavern specifically. Yes, if you include.
TGF Tavern,
No,
that's
'cause
to 2019.
2019.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's 2025. That's 6.
yeah. 6 going on 7 years. And then we had another podcast before that with a totally different format. It was actually started in 2018.
Sorry, TB isn't officially not being a co-host mode, which might mean slightly bratty mood mode.
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Especially when Vertex tries to pick out things that she's saying that's wrong.
All right, I'm gonna go into actual healer mode here.
Yes. Okay,
I did
cleric is
pull a
down.
lot
Sure,
there.
sure.
I'm crazy.
Ranger and then aggressor. Wow, a Federation person wants an invite.
Wants an invite. That's crazy.
Oh my gosh.
Can I have a? Can I see a please? Maybe if I see a please. Do we want to invite Federation?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
You just got
Promise to not
rocked
attack
by
us?
them. Promise to not attack.
I'm gonna wait for a clear consensus. I don't want to one way or the other without it.
Oh
How
no.
could it be if all man's tied up outside of a dungeon or protecting your horse when you get attacked by a wolf or horse armor thing? Yeah, I can see something like that. Well, oh no, the feds. LOL.
I'm gonna type out. Haven't had the best experience with Fed.
He's running away.
Invite yourself to a different guild.
Yeah. Oh. Invite yourself to a different guild, exactly.
Oh my god, we got a 3-star, y'all.
We do.
We got a 3-star.
We can get him as long as we kill that aggressor first.
Yep, I will attempt to sleep the 3-star.
I'm gonna go pensive.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you some mana.
I'm sorry, I started the long cast before you hit the sleep button. Okay, there's that. Oh man.
Let's
I need to do some auto attacks here.
Wonder if we should roll him out of the gate.
If we do, we're gonna need to go like really far. Oh gosh,
Yeah.
Mega Mage, I'm sorry.
Should be able to freeze him in a second, which should help.
Are we focusing aggressor then?
Yeah, it's gonna be easier to kill,
Yeah.
and then we just stay
That
right here next to the
defender.
gate.
Yep. We will try not to, but Mage is so hard not
Oh,
to.
there's a
AoE.
fire starter behind me.
Oh gosh.
Okay, I'll sleep the fire starter.
Oh, I silenced him right after you slept.
Hey.
All right.
Can't shoot fire if you're sleeping.
I'm gonna do this.
Just saying.
There we go.
There we go. All right. Well, now we got the fire starter out of the way.
And now we just stand here and don't run around in
Hit
too many
him for
big
like
circles.
30 minutes.
Yeah, right.
30 minutes. Yeah, exactly. All right. Oh no, the feds. Yeah. It's funny because their motto is "Fed or Dead."
Is he?
OMG, that
I
goes
think
through
he's
the walls.
bugged. He is just steady holding his block. I want that much stamina on my tank. I can't block that long. What the hell?
Should we run away and leave him be? Because like I don't want to fight a bugged mob.
I mean, I can't tell if he's just trying to block for a certain percentage of his life or
Hello.
a certain amount of
Let's see if
time.
we do a little bit of damage if he like breaks out of the block.
Yeah.
I'm also not
get
doing
him-
any damage because he's
blocking.
yeah. Because he's
I mean,
a
if we-
tank. I'm doing
'cause he's a
7
tank.
damage. It's crazy.
He's a proper tank. Yo, if we get him down to 30k,
He's on
then
fire.
then he's definitely bugged, and we should probably do a bug report on it.
Yeah. I don't even know where he came from.
He's a roaming mob in this
Front
area.
door.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
there a
Yeah.
boss type that
I don't
runs
know.
around
I'm
here?
good.
He drops
this
earrings.
is a boring thing to fight. Yeah, we've knocked him down at least 2k.
All right. Well, we'll
And
just fight
he's
other
not really
things, and he can
changing.
sit there and stare at us for a while.
I mean,
Oh.
probably should take him out one way or another. I mean, it kind of stinks. But he's either going to sit there and exist in the same area we've been leveling in and be an annoyance, or we take him out and bug report it as he got stuck blocking.
Oh my gosh.
I got 2 seconds on
So many
AoE.
things. Okay. Yeah, he's just blocking everything. Infinite stamina bug.
Infinite stamina. I
Pirate
really
Bug,
want
let
that
us
bug.
chill out.
Please. I
Just
do enjoy
saying.
watching Fed on YouTube crushing pirates. I feel like it also depends on like your perspective, right? So like obviously watching one person's perspective is it can definitely paint light in a certain manner. I will say Fed can definitely be bullies if they want to be bullies.
Which is most of the
Case in
time
point,
from my experience.
we didn't even make it barely into the open PvP area, and I'm on a level 12, and they murdered me, and they murdered Vertec, like on a level 25, I think, murdered Vertec and myself. And Vertec was on his 25, but I was on a level 12.
Yeah, turn around and nuke.
Do you think maybe we drag him out of the area, like come out here?
I mean, we could try that.
I'm just
yeah.
chilling with him.
I kind of
He's
want to
just
get him to
hanging out.
reset.
Let me see.
Oh, I see what
Well,
you're
I don't-
saying. We can try.
Oh, like reset. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
maybe
trying
then
to
he
get him
won't
to
be
reset.
bugged.
Yeah. I'm not really digging the not
Well,
doing
here, let me
anything
do
vibe that
the.
he's
While
given.
we're in the middle of the bridge here, I'm gonna try to just keep auto attacking him so I can see like some blocks come up. I'm gonna do a bug report here. Call out if you start getting low so I can reach out and heal real quick. Just
All
fight on
right,
the
I'm
bridge, I
gonna silence this
suppose.
arsonist. Arsonist is silenced. Arsonist is down. But yeah, I mean, that being said, pirates have been pirates have definitely attacked us, but they were always like very
They've been
respectful about it.
far more respectful and like proper about things, like far more.
Yeah, like there's been instances of Fed just straight up whispering toxic shit to people that are in group with us when we're fighting them, or like saying toxic stuff in global. Oh
Yeah,
my
that's
god, now we
super
have a bear.
It's a bear.
There we go. But
Oop,
I mean, you're gonna
okay.
get that anywhere you go, really.
Yeah, it's a PvP game, you know. You
Yeah.
can go play Overwatch and that'll happen.
Yeah. And that being said, I'm sure that, you know, like whatever started it, you know, the perspective of some Fed people is that, you know, pirates were trying to be in an area and I guess they were fighting over mobs or whatever and it didn't go well. I don't know. And the pirates got upset about it, but I just genuinely, I wasn't there, so I don't really want to like speculate on one side or the other because I don't really know the full story on both sides of that. But I will say, like, having experienced both sides, I will take pirates over Fed any day.
Any day,
Pirates
all day.
are just playing the PvP aspect, yeah.
Yeah, any day, all day.
But
Okay, bug
That's
report
rude.
submitted. I'm gonna try to
Okay.
run them out.
Yep.
okay, I'm gonna heal us up. Okay. Wee.
Do 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 do. Okay, there
Hi,
you go. He's
friend.
coming
You're
back.
on fire.
You're on fire.
Is on fire. But I mean, I will say there's definitely like the annoyances, but it's more with open world and not with like a group in particular in terms of like if we're trying to do like, let's say just even where we are currently, right? And let's say this was back at the beginning of phase 1 or phase 2, early phase. This area was just so incredibly full of people that we
there's
couldn't
no
even
way
find
you're
a
doing
spot.
this.
Yeah.
People knew this dropped
So-
such good gear. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This was like off limits basically for a while. Where's the auction house? Well, for one, you need to be at least level 10 to sell stuff. I don't know about buying. You could probably be less than 10 to buy. And the auction house is in every major node. So any of the nodes that are level 3 at the moment. And they are over by the marketplace managers, like what they're called. And they're localized. So if you see something in, let's say, Marileth, you're not going to see that in Winstead unless that same player brought that same stuff to Winstead to also sell in Winstead. I sell stuff very strategically depending on which areas have what leveled up. And it's kind of how I determine the better places to sell stuff. They're called marketplaces.
Yeah, they're basically little player stalls.
Yep. The player stall thing I don't think is quite in, so you've got the marketplace manager.
Yeah,
But I could definitely see like the actual player stalls being a thing in the future where you have like an actual little stall that you can put anywhere when you buy the ability to put a stall down anywhere.
Yeah, and
Now
there's supposed
that's
to be
the cool
like...
thing about
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say that's the cool thing about having an economic node for those that aren't familiar. With the economic nodes, not only do you have, as a citizen of an economic node, you can put down a marketplace kind of anywhere. But on top of that, if you can get a second economic node to like max level for a node, then you are starting to get like the linked auction houses, which is what we don't currently have.
This guy's
He
back.
hit somebody.
Oh, yeah.
It's actually easier to fight him when he's not just blocking the entire time.
Oh no. Is he gonna do it again?
He's back to blocking again, yeah.
Wonder if I sleep him. Can I sleep him out of the shield?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question.
There we go.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright.
Nice.
Sleeping.
Oh, back
Got
to
it.
blocking.
Yay. Well, he's not actually blocking though.
Oh, hey, he's actually fighting us now.
Yeah, so the raise shield just seems to be bugged, and it takes forever to kill him when he's in that mode too. So it's actually better if you sleep him out of it.
Okay, cool.
I wonder if that's like a DPS check or an actual bug.
I think it might be a deep. Like he probably puts a shield down after so much damage, but it just takes.
And
so
there's
long.
just the 4 of us that are all like little tiny slaps.
Yeah,
Hit him! Hit him with your stick.
Hey, I'm going to block for 10% of my health. Okay. Meanwhile, half a party takes 10 minutes to do that.
We all have max mana. I'm gonna go ahead and swap over to damage.
Cool.
Don't you heal him?
Oh, silence.
Oh god, Mega Mage, I got you. It was an emergency.
Yeah, he's got that aggressor on him.
Oh
Calling Dr.
shit,
Tech.
I'm down.
Emergency,
Be careful.
emergency. Oh no. God, the
Cleric
cleric's
down, cleric down.
Run, run. Ah, don't run where I ran. I got stuck.
Okay, so we need to tighten up how often we're jumping.
Yeah,
we honestly shouldn't have
maybe-
even jumped around like at all with that guy. Like, what's he gonna do?
Or if we bring him back to the bridge, maybe.
Well, also there's the book. Don't forget there's book. So book does
Book's only
a
gonna do
little bit
anything
of
if people are
splash.
running around too much. Yeah, it wasn't gonna splash that much.
I don't
Standing
know.
in place to
I'm
fight
just
the guy
saying.
would have been fine. Well, I'm only saying that based on actually watching it and how much it splashed.
No, I hear you. I think what happened though, we got that healer, and I'm not used to mage, so I AoE'd, and it hit way more than I wanted it to.
No, it's all good. It's all good. Like
No, it was
Vertex not on his tank. We're okay.
It was honestly, yeah, it was a lot of jumping around. Ended up pulling some things around too. People butt pulls.
You still want to
butt
fight
pulls.
us?
You still want to fight
Sir?
us?
I don't know what
Oh,
he's
gosh.
doing. Hello? I'll hit you with my sword.
Blocking. He's blocking.
Oh, I know what I'm doing. I'm going in
Apparently.
to pick up my stuff.
Where's your sword's not, or your shield's not even. Oh, there we go. Now it's up.
He's back. Do we want to take him to the bridge?
Oh,
maybe?
hey, if I'm fighting him from behind,
Sure. Eat him.
the block doesn't happen. I don't know if you noticed. If
Pow,
that's a
let's take him
thing
to the
or
bridge.
that was just happenstance.
Take him to the bridge. Go ahead, get going with it.
Come on, dude. You can
Maybe
make
take
it.
him to the bridge?
Hello? Oh, Jesus, he's throwing hammers.
Hammer time.
I'm sorry.
Stop. He literally did stop. Hammer time.
And hammer time. Yep. He did. The first time that's 100%
gosh.
appropriate.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for them to fix the bard issue with the rings around me. Where
Oh,
if
yeah,
you mount
yeah.
up after using an ability, like you just
If you do anything
Forever
that cancels it
rings.
out. Yeah. Oh gosh. Magey poo. My gosh, you're getting smashed.
Eesh.
and
Don't
down
worry,
he goes.
friend. I got you though.
And I deemed.
Hey,
Yay.
hey, did we get anything really cool? Probably a shield
We got
that nobody here can
One
use.
glowing glint and a Forsaken Blade emblem.
Nice. We did it. Woo. Huzzah.
Well,
They don't take
I
us.
think that means we won the game.
You know what that also means?
What?
TV saw the time.
No. So
No.
much.
TV saw the time. I must away.
TV time is irrelevant.
Yeah, GB
I
time
wish
is not
that
real
was the
time.
case. I would love to tell my job that.
me
Excuse
too.
me, time is irrelevant. I do not have to be here at 9 a.m. Also, whose 9 a.m. are we talking about? And they'd be like, yeah, you're fired.
Yeah, which time zone exactly are we concerned in?
Yeah.
All right, well, you have a lovely
I'll
night.
pass you lead. Thank you. There you go. I will, quietly, I
Chum
guess,
chum.
make my way
Downtown?
I'm scared. Well, I gotta make my way back out to Asman or Ithan or whatever anyway. For when the servers come back up, but I don't know. Nice meeting you. Yeah, I also have work tomorrow. That's why I'm like, all right, midnight is the cutoff night for me. And the servers, I think, go down in an hour anyway, so.
What? Do they? No, they're not allowed. They're not allowed.
Yeah, I know.
I told them, I gotta go tell them no real quick. They're not allowed to. They will, of course, listen to me because, I mean, no, they won't really, actually.
I was like, because why?
I don't know. I was gonna make up something, but you know.
Oh my god, is it gonna do that thing where it tells us there's a vote every hour?
Pretty much.
Oh, is there a vote for you?
Yeah, it says 91 hours.
Oh, yeah. In 91 hours there's a vote?
Yes, it says 91 hours.
Yeah, the monthly vote time is just about upon us. Just about upon us.
That's the countdown to voting or the countdown till voting is done?
I think that's the countdown to like put in your candidacy.
So if you hit in right now, you see a bunch of options for.
Let's see. Yeah, no, that's 91 hours. Oh no.
You have yourself a great night. Thanks for stopping in. You rest well, and we'll. Ooh,
nice
I will heal
you too,
Mage.
by the way.
It does say the mayoral nominations are open right now.
Okay, so they're opening who is going to be running, and then I think by the time, because they know the servers are going down for 48 hours, by the time we get back in, they'll be ready. Gotcha. Oh my god. I am also super tired because I've been doing a lot more gym stuff. And I just
Real nerds
been
don't
sore.
do gym stuff. That's a lie, everybody. They do. They should.
Meanwhile, literally, you introduced me to a group of nerds who not only do gym stuff, but they also do rave stuff. Raving gym nerds.
That's amazing.
Heckin' yeah.
Two things that go together.
Oh my goodness.
What?
Magnificent said one of our mayors got character deleted, so we're having a re-election soon.
Oh no, that's bananas.
What
That's rough living right there.
What server?
I think he's on your server.
What mayor got character deleted? I have a guess. I'm gonna guess his name starts with a T.
I mean, I can say that there was a mayor on our server that lost mayorship because he forgot to pay his taxes.
T Muggsy, Polar, leader of Polar. No way.
Well, to be fair to the guy that lost his on ours, they didn't realize that when you level up, you owe more taxes.
Yeah.
And so he like leveled, and then he had to owe more taxes, and he didn't realize that. And when he came back, he had not paid the taxes that he owed.
He's already 25 again?
Wow.
Oh my god, it doesn't end, does it?
Wow. Didn't that just happen?
Yeah. Yeah, it did.
Oh my god, man. The people
That's
just
crazy.
don't know how to put it down.
I mean, it's possible that. It's also possible that they have like
right, Chili Willy?
apprentice or journeyman leveling scrolls and people who are like dedicated to, because you can level a group by having 8 DPS or 5 or 3 or whatever in one group, and then just a healer and tank in another.
He started leveling before in preparation of when he was like a secondary character or like the thing.
Like he knew he was gonna lose a character, so he started leveling another one. That's why in my opinion, the character deletions isn't enough.
Well, I think it's a warning. It's a fair warning to be like, yo, we warned you, like, to not exploit, and you were caught exploiting. So this is just like a little, it's like that little tap that your cat does before they actually get mad.
Smack it.
It's
The
like,
little boop before the
listen, I'm
claws come
talking
out.
to you. Yeah. And then if you still keep up whatever behavior got your cat mad, then that's when the claws come out.
Right, Chaffy, I'm switching over the
bad
bliss
at
weapon to the other
analogies, I'm
mage.
sorry.
Let them
Okay.
keep some mana for a bit. Right, but yeah, honestly, depending on the circumstance, I'm okay with some of the more warning type, like single character deletions or like couple day bans and that type of thing. Because really, in alpha test, the only really egregious ones are when they find a glitch or they find an exploit and they use the bejeebus out of it and they don't report it. And it's like a little secret. They're making all sorts of money and or progress based on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which has been
Those
happening
ones-
as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, absolutely. But those ones should get, I mean, I'd agree, a bigger sentence for sure. But at the same time, you don't want to discourage people from finding exploits and finding bugs and testing them a
Right,
couple times
yeah,
to make sure
I
they
get
got
that.
it correct. But there's a point where you go, yeah, you probably shouldn't have done it that much, right?
I'm sorry, I know I should be going to bed, but chat's entertaining. Keyboard Oracle says, my cat when I was a kid didn't give warnings. He would be purring in the next second blood.
The next second, blood.
I'm glad, Oracle. That's coming up with that off the top of my head, so I didn't know if that was good enough explanation or not.
Right,
But
there you go.
I mean, I know a lot of people are like, he should be more harsh about it, but I think there's also something to be said about being too heavy-handed about stuff. Especially if,
Yeah.
like, you accidentally were involved with it and you didn't know. Like, by that I mean, like, there's a lot of, like, person-to-person trading that happens.
Yeah, I mean, there's
And,
also like there's a lot of stuff that goes on in chat logs and whatnot that the average person isn't gonna see. That maybe they did report it, but they just kept using it after reporting it, and
Or,
so they tried
like, I
to do
was
the quote
gonna
unquote the
say-
good thing, but they're like, well, until they fix it, I'm gonna use it.
That's exactly
like what I
the
was trying to say.
mentality.
Is like some people I know personally who don't exploit got their characters deleted because they traded with somebody like in person, like well-meaning we're trying to get like gold or gear or whatever, and traded with somebody who I guess did exploit.
Oh god, fire started. Oh gosh,
And-
oh gosh, oh gosh, I just got nuked.
Oh no.
And they got nuked by Steven, but you're able to do the DM thing and be like, hey, this person, you know, he doesn't really do that. Because like the person I'm thinking of, they're also in like one of those like, not like hero guild, like the heroes guild, but like one of those like good people guild where they're just trying to be good people.
Hmm.
Oh god, I see the
And-
fireball.
Oh god,
Yeah, I mean stuff like that is, I mean, it doesn't matter what the penalty is. Something like that, in theory, should be rolled back if it can
Don't
be,
loot me, pirate.
you know,
Yeah.
shown to be a mistake. But when it's proven that it's a definite thing, like, I don't know, it depends on the situation, for sure.
I guess it also depends on your perspective of things, you know, like I think it's one thing to figure out an exploit and be like, yo, this is an exploit and I'm not going to use this exploit. It's another to be like, yo, this is an exploit and then continue exploiting it. You know?
Yeah.
Because Chile says they might want to keep people exploiting around to let them keep finding more exploits. And I mean, like, yeah, if you find... Yeah, exactly. Glad they found the exploits, not glad they overused the fuck out of it. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And that's the thing is like, it's one thing to find it and report it and be like, okay, I'm gonna be a reasonable person and not abuse this. It's another to be like, but the dark side has
But
cookies,
the dark side
and I
calls
want the
me.
cookies.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the problem is definitely that there's too many people that go, well, it's in the game, and it's like, well, this isn't a game yet. It's a test.
Yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know
you're
why we
supposed
gotta
to
go
be-
back to
Alpha.
being.
Testing.
You remember when you were like a child and they were teaching you the rule of, you know, if you have to think about something, maybe you shouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And
It's also
keyword
the. Oh, go ahead.
Keyword Oracle is saying people need to remember it's an alpha. Using exploits is not helping.
Yeah.
Or
I
is
mean,
it?
it's also going back to the. Speaking of going back to old sayings and whatnot, like the. Stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself. Like technicalities, statements of yeah. Technically, they are hitting themselves, but you're making them do it, so you're being a little shit. Stop being a little shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, bear paw person. I'm gonna not res you because I can't. I don't know why.
I think they fixed out of party things. So if they're not in your party, you can't heal them and you can't do anything for them.
Oh, that's
Really?
kind of.
Yeah, it's because
I don't know if I would call that
it's
fixing.
The caravan stuff.
Yes, the caravan exploit.
So attach it to caravans, not parties. It's kind of weird.
It's a work in progress. They'll get there eventually. Also probably for exploiting in the PvP zones. I don't know.
Magnificent.
But
Magic Pipes is like, see what they do? That fight us all day. Yeah. I love it.
But yeah, I mean, Chaffee, even if you looked at general or global right now, I don't know why, but apparently feds went corrupt over something. And
Oh boy.
it was like a petty reason to go corrupt. Yeah, and then somebody goes, because it's feds, the fuck do they care? They really just don't. Like, going back to your point earlier, for some people, they're not having fun unless they're on the winning side. And to me, that just sounds like people who never learned how to be a good sport and lose with dignity.
And that's not even a general inference or like my opinion. That's legitimately what they've said in global chat multiple times.
Yeah.
Like their recruiters
I just remember when I
saying
felt
this.
like that was when I was having trouble dealing with the fact that I lost games at 7 and 10. Because I was just like, but I want to win. It feels good to win. And they're like,
Yo,
yeah, but
run.
It feels good to let other people win too, because if you're the only one
got
winning
wrecked
all the
by an
time, people don't want to
elemental.
play with you. Social standards.
Yeah.
The flame elemental left us alone after he killed you.
I lose in Monopoly all the time. Me too, Magnum. It's so hard to win in Monopoly. But I mean, going back to what I was saying, for those of you like wondering about, the feds versus the pirates, like feds will be like super toxic in global chat. You can tell when feds killed somebody. They'll just pour out in global chat. Meanwhile, with pirates and typically Overlord as well, you'll see GG to whoever they fought. And they're pretty good sportsmanships with everything. And we as Nexus do that as well. We try to GGs and all that, and our rule for any sort of wars or PvPs not to camp Ember Springs, because that's just a low blow for no reason.
Oh,
yeah, exactly.
Blue.
Yeah, we should always just be GGs in chat. We try to stick to that as well in Dopamine. Yeah, I think that it shows it's just a game. At the end of the day, this is just a game. And it should not be that serious, that you just cannot let go of the possibility of winning. Thanks for the stream. Headed to bed for work. I am finally in Asmaran, so I'm gonna probably stay here for the moment so I can get off the game before it's another 3 hours before I get to Eithanar.
Yeah, keyboard. You have a good night. Rest well, and catch you around next time.
Oh, that was Guts and Gore.
All right, Guts Gore. Okay.
Also...
No, I looked up and I saw Keyboard made the most recent comment. So.
Yeah. No, that was Guts Gore going to bed. Keyboard said, I lost
Flame
once.
Elemental
It was
is going to
certainly...
hang out right there. I think we should not.
Oh yeah, be careful
here.
of that guy.
We can push up north a little bit here.
Yeah.
Keyboard says, I lost once. It was certainly a learning experience. I hate when people let me win. It feels so hollow. I always beat my nieces and nephews at everything. It was so rewarding for both of us when they started beating me. Oh yeah. And I mean, that's one of those things where there's a difference between letting someone win because you feel bad for them, and like for me as an adult, I just would probably let a kid win because, you know, gonna be the adult about it. But once they reach a certain age, yeah, I'll start trying a little harder and showing them like what a challenge is, to give them a good challenge, but always gauging to make sure like they're ready for it. And then also always patient for when they're ready to like get upset about it, to explain to them why it's okay.
Ooh, Jeffy, my goodness, boy, what are you doing?
Hide now. Hiding.
Hiding?
Oh gosh.
Oh my gosh. But I think at the end of the day, like,
no,
make your reputation matters in a game like this, and I don't think people are realizing just how much of a reputation they're already building in the alphas, but that's gonna matter later.
It is. It's gonna matter big.
Yeah. There's gonna be.
And
so
you know
many
what the statement's gonna be?
Like, well,
hey, it was alpha, man. We were testing. Well, yeah, we were testing then too.
You're gonna have like a list of guilds where you're like literally watching to see where they go, so you can go around them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly, keyboard. Exactly. Dangling a carrot. Okay, I do have the spider silk gloves recipe, so if I can just get some arboreal cocoon, spider silk, and thread, bolt and thread, I can make you some really good quality spider silk gloves.
I think a cocoon did drop, but I don't think I got it.
It's the specific arboreal cocoon.
Oh, it's arboreal. Okay.
Yeah, it's like a blue. It looks like, I was surprised that the arboreal didn't drop when the recipe dropped, because the item didn't drop, but it is what it is. All right, y'all are just too fun to hang out with. If I stay here any longer, I'm not gonna go to bed, and the next thing I know, it's gonna be the server is coming down. So
server's coming down, work alarm is going off, time to get into work.
Oh my gosh, no. I have a legit fear of like staying up too late, because your alarm goes off, but sometimes it doesn't go off at like 9 o'clock. But when it has, and I, for whatever reason, hit snooze on my alarm, I wake up with such a start, because I'm like, oh my god, I'm gonna be late. The worst thing is like, there's a meeting first thing in the morning, and you wake up like 30 minutes later than the meeting.
Yeah. Well, someone made the perfect video on that, where they were showing themselves waking up like 6 times with their heart racing, and they look at the clock and it's like 7:30. Gotta wake up at 8. Okay. 7:35. Gotta wake up at 8. 7:37. Gotta wake up at 8. 7:45. Gotta wake up at 8. Oh, mate. 7:50. Gotta wake up at 8. Alarm's going off at 8. And then the next time it goes off and they wake up nice and casually and chill, and it's like noon.
Oh no.
Oh, mate, no. Me.
I would cry. I think I would cry. But yeah, that's me with your alarms. Like, your alarms go off so much that I just kind of ignore them. But it's like the once in a while where like, you probably should not have ignored that one though. But see, my anxiety would probably make me wake up at the 7:45 one if I have to be up at 8. Because if I've gotten up at like around 5-minute increments by that point, I should probably just stay up.
Yeah. Always hard to get up though.
Oracle the White says, okay, you two have a great night. Glad to have you back up and streaming. Thank you, Magnificent. Yeah, I'm going to be going to bed. Vertec here is going to still be up and playing and everything. Oracle says, some people are paying more attention to how some guilds behave compared to the game's features. The game's features will change by launch, but what might not change is how people play the game. Absolutely.
Oh shoot!
Oh, my alarm doesn't go off at 9 a.m. I'll be 3 hours late. Oh no.
I
have the luxury of working from home, so my traffic jam is the part where I go to the kitchen to get some coffee and some food, and then maybe have to let a dog out because a dog came running across my path, and then I can sit at my computer. Or actually, I've been walking at my desk while I work in the mornings just to kind of wake up.
What's this?
Let the dogs out.
Radiant damage.
GBD.
Alrighty.
There
Well,
it
y'all
is.
probably heard too much of me by now. Have a good night. I'll see you guys tomorrow for Tavern Talk if we catch you then. If you're more into us playing video games, maybe we'll catch you next Monday. Otherwise, I leave you in Vertex very capable cleric hands.
I'll pretend they're very capable.
Twice.
Yeah.
I was trying to give him a compliment.
The mage, but not you. But not you. You didn't die.
Yeah, not me. You keeping me alive.
I think that shows favoritism, which one he cares about more.
Yeah, there we go.
Alrighty. Good night, everybody. Have a wonderful
Have a good night.
rest of your week. If I don't see you before then.
Hey, there we go. Okay. So I didn't even pick my skill point from like forever ago. Alright, I'm dropping a silence on this fire starter. First things first.
Okay.
Tell him to shut up. Okay, cool. So now I have a little bit of a hot hoo-ha. Oh man. But yeah, it's great to be back. Speaking of being back online and doing stuff again. It's been far too long.
It's good to see you guys. It's definitely I missed you guys. That's for sure. So now you guys have you guys were able to figure out the whole internet thing, and you've got good internet?
Yeah, we have good interwebs now. We have the place wired up, at least between the router and both of our computers are hardwired now instead of going through Wi-Fi. Because that was going to be rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I hate playing on Wi-Fi. It's awful.
Alright, there is a boss in here that we could try to... I don't know if he's up. I don't really see him, but... The Smitty guy.
Danger, aggressor.
Yep, there he is. Actually, Smithy Clang.
See if I can
Let's see if I can boop him.
Down.
Yeah, good job. So that lightning on his forehead.
He's real mad.
See if you can pull him back over here by the fence.
Okay. Blocked my... He line of sighted me?
There we are. There we are. Keyboard, you live a quarter mile from work. Oh. So let me pop this guy real quick. If you live a quarter mile from work, you're lucky to see a car on the way to work. Is that lucky or is that unlucky? There's actual traffic of some variety. Oh no. My headset yet again decided to poop, if you can hear me. Chaffee. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this. This is crazy.
I can hear you.
Oh no. Oof. There we go. Okay, I'm back. Oh. Da-na-na-na. Alright, we can hold our own on this guy.
He's moving
we got a fire
around too
starter.
much. He's gonna get us killed.
Got a fire starter here.
Yeah, focusing up.
Oh shit, we got 3 fire starters here. We are gonna
man.
have a bad time.
And sleeping. They are slept. He woke them up. One's dead.
We also have a dead mage too. Oof. I'll try and keep us alive here, and
Yeah, he's dead. I don't think this guy does too much damage.
alright, I'm gonna see if I can get a res off here. He's blocking right now, so just stay blocking, friend. Don't stop blocking. Can't stop, don't stop. Now hopefully we just hang out in this corner. And, alright, mage. Alright, you need mana more than he does, so I'm gonna give you the blessed weapon for now. Okay, we'll do this. Oh my gosh. I can tank. Cleric tank. Yes.
You'll get it somehow.
Oracle, I do believe, do believe that should be, because it should be a day and a half, right? Like, 36 hours? Oh, shoot.
My mana.
My mana is low. Yeah, it's auto attack for a minute there, Chaffee. You've got blessed weapons,
Yep.
so you'll get a good bit back. Just keep rolling it. Once you get to a decent chunk,
blocking.
you can give it back to the other guy here. I'm just gonna keep trying to toss out whatever damage stuff I have. Oh, hey, I can do this too.
This will kill him. If he blocks it all.
Okay, so he's kind of stuck in blocking too.
Yeah, I slept him out of it. Did he go right back into it? Oh, there we go.
Bandit Captain Shield. Okay.
Why?
Alright. And it might be just about time for me to start making my way out of this area into a town to...
Yeah, for the servers.
Yeah, shut down everything gracefully here. So, whilst we're getting our health back up, let me type out to this party member.
Yep.
But let's see here, catch up in chat while I'm doing that. So probably get major internet upgrade releases. I have this bad mix of copper and fiber at the moment. It drops out all the time. Oh, okay, good. Get that fiber in there. Oh shoot.
Pull something. Oh, we did.
Yeah, I don't know. I think he just happened to be close enough that it pissed him off.
I think that's his dead body right there too.
Whoosh. Oh yeah, I think it is. Okay, let's get out of here before we end up getting attacked by another fire starter that pops open and says, "I'm angry and you are there, therefore I'm going to attack." What the heck? I haven't hunted in this area for a while. Yeah, I guess Winstead up north is going to be the closest town.
Yeah. Are you trying to get there? Or are you trying to get to the desert?
I'm just trying to get to A-Town just so I can be in a safe place when I log back in and repair all my goods and stuff right now. But yeah, to catch up on chat while we're running here. So yeah, definitely keyboard fiber is so much better. It's amazing. And that sounds like my travel to work. I get out of bed, I go downstairs and hit the store, aka the refrigerator for food. Buy/prep myself a cup of coffee in the kitchen and make my way to work. It usually takes me a good 5 minutes. It's about right. It's about right. Hey, if you start at 6, you want to sleep as long as possible. Exactly. No, you got golf course in your backyard as well. Almost never leave the neighborhood. Okay, that I'm kind of jealous about. We don't really have much here nearby. Fingers crossed for you.
Say he had a pool for a while.
Or oh, no. Yeah, we had a pool for a minute there too. It was in the backyard. It was also in the front yard, the garage, and the living room.
Your bedroom, you just slept
Yeah,
in
it was in the bedroom. It was in the closet. It was kind of everywhere. It was a very extensive pool job.
Oh man,
Cost a lot to install. God, that's terrible.
That's terrible.
Oof.
I'm glad you guys are all back. And are you guys in the same spot, or did you move kind of up north away, or?
We moved over to Orlando area, so we moved a good couple hours away.
Yeah,
we're in Tampa. Moved over towards Orlando. But I think we like it here better anyway. So it was a good move. All right, and now that I am back in safety, I'm going to say, everybody, thank you for hanging out with us. It's much appreciated. You could have been doing anything with your time, and you chose to spend it here. Since you do not get refunds on time spent doing anything, that means a lot to us. So thank you. Thank you so much. Now I'm going to look around and see if anybody is doing Ash's stuff now outside of us. And there's going to be some people we just will not be raiding to no matter what. Not any people in specific, just channels that do stupid stuff. Okay, there's plenty of people. Alright, who do I recognize? Who do I recognize in here that I haven't for some reason followed? Alright, you know what? There is a person named Porcini. Porcini's mushroom apparently is known over on Vira. I do not know them, but I saw that they were talking something on Reddit, and what they said made sense, and it was entertaining. And so I think we'll go ahead and raid over to Porcini.
Oh yeah, I know Porcini. They're part of the Fungi Fellowship.
The Fungi Fellowship? I love it.
Yep.
That is fantastic.
All
right, well, that's who we're going to raid over to. Porcini is leveling a tank. All right. You love the skiing horse? Yeah, this is my carousel. I really feel like I'm on a carousel sometimes with this thing. It just stops. The tail still flaps like the fake hair on the some of those carousel horses. It's great.
I hate that bug so much.
It's amazing. I don't know what you're talking about. All right, let's see here. So I'm going to do this raid thing, and I'm going to actually copy all that just to make sure I don't misspell something along that line. All right. All right, everybody, have yourselves a fantastic evening. We will catch you around next time. And at that point, that should be tomorrow, in case you feel like swinging by. We usually have more just chatting around on Tuesdays, our Tavern Talk Tuesdays. We chill and we chat Ashes, and we have ourselves a couple drinks, potentially with somebody hanging out in Discord with us. Sometimes it's people like Chaffee here, sometimes it's people like Lloyd or any of our other buddies that tend to hang around a bunch. Vladis tends to swing by and hang out with us. But hey, maybe we'll see you then. If not, we'll catch you next time. Next time being Saturday. Yeah. Either way, Take care, everyone. Have a great night and enjoy.